Borges
He's
at
a
this
Nazi.
point is extremely blasphemous.
I'm right now curious. Does Borges also hate Drow elves or
No.
Drow or Dark elves?
No,
Borges
Why
just
not?
hates mixed.
They're like
they're not.
Borges just
How?
hates. They're not mixed breeds.
He hates
They're
mutts.
not.
yeah,
mixed
but
breeds.
they're a race of elves that have been
They're not
Aban-
mixed breeds.
Okay.
okay, fine.
He believes in the pure bloodline. He doesn't really care.
Okay, so he
about
doesn't
Well,
care.
while we're at it, does Burgess hate black people or what?
No, he
Yes.
does not.
No, just half breeds. He's
Alright.
racist to half breeds.
We finally
Now
got it
that
going.
was
Oh my
loud.
gosh.
Or-
He hates
Took
half
forever.
bloods.
He hates Net.
He hates mudbloods.
He does.
That is true. He does dislike Net,
He does
but
dislike
I'm pretty
that.
sure some other people also here somewhat dislike Net.
He also
we go.
hates Niza for being half mushroom, half bird.
That is not
Yes.
true. I am not a half breed.
Well, it's not your fault, but you are half mushroom and half bird.
It's your
I'm a
mother's
noob.
fault for falling in love with a mushroom.
Oi, I am not gonna narrate that.
Your mother
one.
was a hamster and your father was a mushroom.
Nice God. It's... Ew.
I'm curious how that even
Wait,
fucking
Ned.
went now.
Do you-
Your mother
Ned,
there.
Ned, do you even know what that phrase means?
Your mother was roadkill and your father smelled of decomposing flesh.
Ew.
That
That
sounds
he-
like the same thing to me.
No,
Well,
Ned,
That just
I-
sounds like incest.
Ned,
I-
no, Ned, do you know what your mother is a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries actually
Yeah,
means?
yeah, yeah. Nazza loves that movie, so I've seen it.
No, it means your mother's a whore and your father's a drunk.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Ooh.
I just knew where it came from.
Yeah, that's what it means. Your mother's a whore and your father's a drunk.
Okay.
That
Didn't
makes
really
sense.
know that's what I meant.
Because
makes
sense.
if you ferment elderberries, I think you get a wine and
Oh yeah, there's a
The
thing about
hamster.
elderberry wine, yeah.
just breeds with anything you can get his hands on.
Really?
Actually, no. I remember you.
Yeah.
And your father smelt of elderberries. Yeah.
Yeah, got this smelt of elderberries.
Yeah. Which,
Cool.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So-
your mother's a whore and your father's a drunk.
Let's end on that lovely note. We're gonna go ahead and start the music thing. You guys won't be able to hear it. I'll let you know when it finishes. And it's already uploaded for you guys. You can grab
Well,
it if
again,
you
you
want.
could like just mute us for Twitch while you play it.
Okay, I could do that. Give me a second. Oh, you guys. Can you mute
I'm
up?
not
Actually, you
doing
could
it.
just turn off. No, well, you could turn off your microphone to. I mean,
Or I
speakers.
got a better
There's different
idea. We could just stay quiet.
Streams. Yep, that sounds good. And going now. Boom.
Good morning, and welcome to Bard and Butter.
No, we just got down
This
to
is Bartholomew Bard, broadcasting from the highest treetops of Arcry. The weather for today is hot and humid, followed quickly by tomorrow's hot and humid. However, there's a typhoon brewing off the coast, so be careful out there. In local news, more children of the magistrate are still arriving. One by one they come in, filling our fair city. And while you're in Far Cry, don't forget to visit Madame Wadani's at the Cliff Diver. Madame Wadani's now serving tea time every day for your convenience.
That's it. There we go. That was fun. Okay, it's that little thing
Alright,
playing.
now we can
I like
talk.
doing the daily news, so yeah. So now we're back. So,
So
very cool.
basically,
Oh.
what's going to happen is if we go on the ship, there's going to be a typhoon, and if we're very unlucky, a nice little kraken seeking revenge from its missing tentacle.
Yay.
And even
Yeah.
if we get through that, then we're fighting.
Yeah,
What?
pages ahead of you, Tillman.
Good thing
you
we're
read the book.
not.
That's no fair.
Yeah,
Good thing
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not going on a ship, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
We
don't
are.
remember hearing a boat.
We'll find out.
Ouch, what
There
a
is a
mystery.
ship.
I thought it was on the same island.
Nope.
We don't know.
No, the Lich is
Never
in,
that easy.
no, from my understanding, I thought the Lich was No, that's the one lich, not that lich.
No, she's not a lich.
This
Ow.
is.
Yeah, you guys need to listen more. Maybe if you guys were like, the person who made this thing, exist, and, talk to these people and gather information, you know what's going on. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
You are very, very smart, Steve.
Thank you.
Well,
There
you
you
can't
go.
read, which is a problem.
Some minor issues. Why is this one not picking it up? Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble today.
What do you mean he can't read? He read a map.
No,
Yeah,
it's an
man.
inside joke between me and Caesar.
Yeah.
Sometimes I keep introducing him to new games, and to keep him entertained,
Yeah.
I usually have him read out like exposition. And a lot of times during that, he can't say big long words, and keeps stuttering on them. So the joke I keep making to him is he can't read.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Like
Sounds like
some
he
examples
did a
is
little
conversation, telepathy, and let's see.
It was conservationalist.
I like conservation.
Conserva-
We're good.
Conversationalist.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a big word, Aria. Fuck off.
There you go.
Let's try this again slowly.
All right. Speaking of trying it again, thanks for your patience, and we are back. So, here's where we go. And basically, in our last episode, there was a whole bunch of weird stuff going on. You had a whole bunch of the children of the magistrate coming in. They still are. So, a lot of people coming to town. And we had a bit of verbal discussions for a long time, which led to one character going off on a quest to find a box, and no one really knows exactly what's inside of it. So that's going on now too. So we'll
Except
find
some
out what
sort of
happens
child.
probably in a couple of weeks on that. So that's going on. Meanwhile, we can pick up pretty much where we left off, where you guys are in the bar, of course, because, D&D games, and you're in the bar. And you're up by those 3 half sea elf girls. And they're half elf and half sea elf. So I guess they're technically quarter
One-third.
human, quarter elf,
3/4 selves.
and half
3/4 selves.
sea elf. Yeah, so 3/4 elves of different kinds and 1/4 human. So interesting stuff. They all have the green eyes and the brown hair, which seems to be a predominant trait of the magistrate.
Oh, also brown hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's what most of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them dyed their hair
some
too.
of them-
So, right.
Some don't have
So
brown
it
hair, but
can
they all
vary.
have blue eyes.
Green. Magistrates,
green
green
eyes.
eyes. No worries.
So they all have green eyes, but not all of them have brown hair, just the majority.
Green and sparkly.
Yep, some have green and sparkly. Yeah, like the Minotaurs was green and sparkly, and a few others were too. And you are at Madame O'Donnell's, and
Wait.
you're there with the girls.
Wait, isn't it Minotaurs, hide their hair? So in other words, wouldn't that make its entire body?
Oh, let's
What?
Or
just.
does it just have
This
like
guy
a
doesn't have
patch?
hair. This guy was not going to have hair. He's kind of like brown mane, think of like horsehair kind of tufts
Okay.
there. That'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah, the mane. That's the word for it. Yeah.
Interesting for
So
a
he's got
bull.
that. We'll do that. That'll work out. So he's got that going on.
Fur.
Yep. So
So
you're
if
all
he betrays us, we're turning him into paintbrushes.
there. You
Got
go.
it.
That's ew. So yes, that's how you're gonna make your profit. You're gonna sell the Minotaur for paintbrush parts. So yes, scary.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
gonna make glue.
So you're sitting with Brina, Tevra, and Charlene, the 3 half sea elves. That's so hard to describe. The 3 half sea elves who are at the table. They're looking up, and there was some kind of arguments going on, and you weren't quite sure what was going on. You were talking about the paths of the dead. You were talking about how Richard the Piercer. You guys already have your little pet name for him. Richard the Piercer was quite possibly the death of the magistrate. So many of them want to go and get revenge.
Was it Richard
and kill
the
him.
Piercer?
Yep, Richard the Piercer.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something else that was more.
Not
of a-
Vlad the Impaler, but Richard the Piercer. Yes,
No, I thought Net was thinking Dick the Impaler.
that's what you guys were calling him.
No,
Oh, was it?
Dick
Oh.
no
Something close to
Penetrator.
that.
Move
Yeah,
on
yeah,
from Dick,
Penetrator.
and no, move on from Dick Piercer.
Yes.
Sorry.
Alright.
So
Hold on,
that's the thing
sorry.
with that.
I want to take credit for that. That was mine. That was my thing.
It was full credit to Steve Sleeves. Yes. Oh, who also did a kind of interesting thing last week with a log rolling battle with one of the
yeah.
seals. So that was kind of fun.
I don't remember the results.
He won. He kind of
he
shoved
won?
her into the water.
Yeah.
He did a strength check and
wait,
shoved
she
her
went
5 foot
flying?
back. Well, yeah, because you do a successful shove, they move 5 feet back. Well, it's an 8 foot long log, and they're in the middle, so
Yeah,
splashed.
I
I was
didn't hold
thinking-
back.
Rules as
I
written. Yeah.
When you said she went flying, I was thinking like, did she go like 20 feet?
Oh, not D&D flying in the air flying, but just, yeah, that was it.
Okay.
So, yeah, too fun. So that was a cool thing. So they're getting along just fine. So that's a good thing. So there you are. And you've heard that a few other people are actually arriving in this place, and you can do whatever you want to. Maybe tomorrow we'll bring more news. You do know there's a typhoon that's going to start, probably bring rain even to the mainland and the jungles in here too. So, what would you like to do? It's now, if I remember right, it's about
safe from a
afternoon.
typhoon?
Well, it depends. If there's flooding, you might have some trouble.
Okay.
So are we going to do the quest, or are we going to do what we came to the bar to do? Originally.
Wait, what did we come here to do originally?
The kill board.
Killboard.
Who's that?
The quest board.
Oh, the kill board. Did you go look at the kill board? It's actually in the
Oh,
spot
I
right
thought
here.
we were.
Did you guys see it?
Yeah, that's why we came here.
Cool.
I
All
thought
right.
we were gonna. Okay, so we're gonna go to the kill board now.
Well, I honestly
We're not-
wasn't sure. I know you were thinking about the
I
kill
thought
board.
we
You're
were
also talking to
going-
the seals.
I thought we were gonna go attack the lich. But if
That's why I'm
not-
asking.
Guys,
Are we
like,
going to do?
we
which
can
one?
get like some some nice magical gear probably. Most likely, it's a lich. It's probably magic involved, I assume.
Okay, so Steve Sleeves, you want to do a job or two from the kill board to get some magical items to help against the lich?
No, we're gonna
No?
kill the lich to get the said magical items.
Okay.
So as you're talking about the kill board, is anyone actually moving over there?
I don't even know what we're doing, so I'm just sitting there like, what's our goal? My character is like in the middle, like trying to figure out where we're going at this point.
That's exactly what I was asking.
Yep. Well, you can go there. You can come back and go wherever you want to. You can go have a
How
drink.
about
You can go over the
this?
bar. You can do what
How
you
about
want.
this?
If anyone is looking at the kill board, is anyone going to look at the kill board?
Wait, I just want to say something.
Uh-huh.
For everyone, for the favor of Killboard, say I am chapped.
I in chat. There.
Anyone
We're
that
in
wants to do
broadcasting
the
chat.
lich, say nothing.
Wait.
That's such a staged. That's so wrong. That's funny.
Oh wait, you
The
meant type.
nothings have it. We're doing the lich.
Okay.
Minotaur?
Is anyone glancing at the kill board? Just curious.
Since you're
I'll
really
glance
kind
at
of
it.
pushing it, I'll glance at the keyboard just for you.
All right. Well, thank you. So, whoops. What did I just do? I went to the wrong view. Sorry. Boom. There we go. All right. So we got Steve. You're in the blue here, and man, what did I just do? Boom. That's crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, now everything's blue.
There it is. Now it's back.
Just gonna gouge out my eyes.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Here we go.
So,
Steve gets murdered. And
So,
it's,
No,
Dilbin, you
he
have
goes over and
a-
looks at the kill board there. But here's what you see when you go over there, which is kind of
severely
interesting.
injured.
I look
who's
at
the blue?
to clarify, I look at the kill board that has the people who
Steve,
needs to
why-
be killed, not the board that you look at you die.
Well, no, right. Not the kill and die board. Okay. So you got the kill board here, which is fine. You've already looked at it. You know the job's on there. But you notice next to you, go ahead and give me a perception roll, please.
Damn.
19.
Bad day
Wow.
today.
Very nice. You notice some nice little posters next to you.
Wait, 19. I rolled a 10.
Oh, did you?
No, I rolled 19. No, go on.
Looks like a 19 to me. Okay, great. So you notice some nice little posters next to you. And you don't see your picture there, but you do see some other people's pictures that you recognize. So it gets kind of interesting now because
Oh my god.
yeah. So you see this, and you see this one,
They drew me wrong. I have mushrooms, so it can't be me.
And this one. And this one.
I think it's very good that I put my helmet on.
And this one. Now, Steve, you're not on there. I didn't forget about you, but you weren't on there when all this stuff happened, so
Hey,
you
who
don't have
has
these
the highest
repercussions.
bounty?
It's all
We
the
all
same.
have 500.
Oh,
Oh,
is this
I was
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be.
more?
What's
I was
that?
supposed to be looking at the thing. Could you go over them all, please?
Oh, the
I've
kill
committed
board?
most
Sure.
war crimes.
Yeah.
So you want to take a look at the
That
kill
is
board?
true,
There's a
you
kill board
could.
right there, so you can see all those things on it right there. So that's the kill board.
Maniacs needed. Oh, where's the maniac?
I think you can
God
see it.
for
If
me.
you want it bigger, let me know. I think you can see it
That's
there.
good for me asking this, but does technically anyone recognize us since we have 500 gold per piece?
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a big thing. Give me a perception check as you look around this big bar, crammed full of basically the magistrate's children and the normal crew.
All of us?
So what'd you get? Well, whoever's doing it. I don't know. An 11?
I got 11.
Hang on.
Not
12.
Too, you
I need to
guys are
look
not
up on
seeing
my
it.
list.
Wow. Get
Oh,
your bad
God.
rolls out of the way now. Yeah.
You want my
10.
Oh,
Ten
my
again!
I'm not really seeing
Just yesterday, I was
a lot
like
of stuff
20
going
is
on.
like nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
13.
Ooh, Electric got a 13.
So the tricks you might have noticed. You see.
Wait.
Well,
So
into
where
the
are we
bar.
going?
Remember the bar.
Perception?
This
Roll
particular bar has an open
perception.
door.
Okay, I'll roll
So-
perception. Let's see.
Hold on, am I on the board? Because I only saw that
No,
on the board because
you're not.
I didn't know things were.
Right.
No,
We're
there's
good,
wanted
because
posted.
You weren't there
We're
at
not
that
guilty.
time. So
Steve.
this is for a particular crime.
9. I still win.
Wow. All awful. But anyway, this
kind of
fox
sold
that you
things.
saw here before goes walking in from the outside and just kind of trots over to stand next to Steve looking at the board and looks at the pictures next to the board and then immediately goes trotting over to your guys' table.
I have more mushrooms
I'm
than
not-
last time, so no one can recognize marketing.
I make eye contact with the guy and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty convenient, huh?
I am
But,
wearing my helmet on.
I'd kind of advise against it. You know, I don't know what these guys did, but surely it's not enough. I don't think your life is worth 500.
Okay. The fox
it's
looks
worth
up
more
and
than
just
that.
talks to you.
Good
He's a fox. He's literally about 1.5 feet tall. He's a fox. And he looks up at you and says, well, the 500 gold is tempting, but the odds are not good, so I also tend not to fight when I have a choice. You live longer that way.
Yeah. You know, there's a good head on your shoulders. I think I'm coming up as threatening here, but I can assure you that that's not my intention.
This is well
I'm
good.
Steve Sleeves.
It is good to meet you.
shit.
I
He extends-
extend a hand.
He extends his paw and shakes your hand with it.
Where are you
And
a
says,
fox?
so are these refugees friends of yours?
Well, one is. I don't really care about anyone else. Well, I kind of say that in a hushed tone. I don't care.
He goes, I see. Oh, well, I have a proposal for you. And this is out of earshot of everybody else. And he says,
Is
if
it
you don't,
betraying my friends? Because
Well-
that's not.
not your friend, but the others, we could set something
Well-
up and make some money here.
Or look, I'm not really that kind of like in that backstabbing work.
Ah, well,
They're
I
my
understand
party,
that. It makes
but-
things uncomfortable. It was just a passing thought, a bad one. But I keep
We'll
coming up with
just-
cunning plans. I have more cunning plans if you'd like.
We really need to take that back.
Elaborate on this.
Who would arrest someone?
Question real
you know,
quick, Tilbin.
Sure.
Did I see the
So we're.
Didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
did I see the wanted posters?
You're really kind of quiet today, Litrix. I'm going to boost you up a bit here.
Sorry, did I see the
You're
wanted
good, I
posters?
got you. Not really. You guys all rolled bad. You didn't go over to the kill board much, so you could, if you walked over there and saw what Steve was doing, then you would.
So unless Steve said something.
So yeah, like please elaborate on these cunning plans you have here, Mr. Fox or Mrs. I'm not quite sure.
It's Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox, thank you. Well, there's some different things. Many of them involve charms and ancient magics. So we could investigate that avenue if you wish. I could use someone taller than I am, to be honest. You know, to reach door handles and so forth. It's quite awkward being a fox at times.
So are you like cursed or something? You got one
Oh,
of
no,
the
no, 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 I'm enlightened.
things-
I started off a true fox, and I was enlightened, and I'm very much enjoying my newfound ability to see the world in a different way.
You know, I think this could be quite interesting, because I may be a professional janitor, Steve Sleaze, by the way. I give him a nice little wink.
Good to meet you, Steve.
But, you know, cutting plans are my forte.
They are or they aren't?
Are.
They are. Well, that's just wonderful. That's just wonderful. Well then, that's delightful. But if you want to, we could enter the charmed area and see what we could do.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very misleading, but we could see what we could do there. So if you want to, keep that in mind.
Yes, I nod my head and like, you know, we should probably explore these plans of yours.
That
You know, I'm
sounds
quite
fun.
curious in where they'll lead us.
That sounds fun. I'd like that. Would your friends be interested too, or no?
It really depends. I mean, I say in lower voice again, like, I don't trust a decomposing bird person.
Right.
But, I don't know about, you know, the others, except for the, you know, the red chick. They seem pretty nice.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, keep it in mind. I'm going to trot off again now, quite literally. But if you want to, just whistle. And he goes trotting away.
I whistle.
He goes trotting back, says, "Already, let's go."
Yeah, I should probably introduce you to, you know, to Aria, and then, you know, depending on what she says, we'll be on our way.
So be it.
Or, do you want me to, like, pick you up, or is that kind of...
No, I'll walk along. Thank you so much, but no.
Alright, I make my way with Mr. Fox to Aria.
Okay. So, you see Steve looks like he's adopted a stray dog, basically. This fox came over. Fox is pretty well groomed, and actually smells nice with decent perfume. And comes trotting over.
I appreciate this. Hang on. So I see you picked up a new pet.
It's not a pet, it is a person. This is Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox, this is... I don't know. I point over to the tiefling, that's Aria, and I don't know anybody else.
Aria's still
Well,
coming
it's
walking
good to meet you.
So, this nice fox here has a proposal for us. Quite interesting, I must say. Maybe, you know, maybe it could be prioritized over the whole Lich thing. Nice. The little adventure never killed anyone, except when it does.
It's daily, actually, but yeah. The fox hops up into a chair and says, yes, it's quite fascinating, actually. There's a certain area, and it's very misleading and hard to focus and concentrate, but if we can get in there, there might be some wealth to obtain. And wealth is always good, isn't it? It's fun. This fascination you humanoids have with wealth, and it really is fun to use. I understand the dragons more and more each day.
Well, I understand that wealth is good and all, but I am pretty sure we were all gonna go fight a lich, weren't we?
Oh, well, I'm out of this. You have a good day then. And he hops down and
Oh
starts
no,
trotting away.
Mr. Fox.
No, lich. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, you're not?
Well, at least I'm not. I'm with you, 100%.
Oh. Okay.
Weren't you the one that had us go on this venture in the first
Alright.
place?
Yeah. See, I am, but Mr. Fox, okay? This is much cooler than some lame lich thing. Let's ditch the lich, guys, and, you know, the fox.
You want to go with a fox who's most likely connected to that other weird-ass, confusing fox that ate an apple from a tree that grew from someone's corpse
This
and
character
then
wasn't part of
turned
that.
into the...
Hey, Nat, you were not there.
Oh, I was not?
Oh.
Nat was not there. It was Cray.
Oh, was it?
It was Cray. This is what you get for
yeah.
playing too many characters.
Arya's going to ask the fox, what's the pay?
Oh, the payout? Well, we split the take, whatever it is. I'm not a wealthy fox, but I would like to be. And he kind of licks his lips. He hops back up on the chair next to one of you, next to you, Arya, and starts trying to lap from your goblet.
This is an opportunity, guys, and this opportunity is screaming for a nice payday. I say we take this opportunity.
Arya
And
will stop the fox from trying to take a drink from the goblin and say, 80 to 20
80 to 20 to what? We each get a fair share. That
for the
works out
shares.
in your group's favor. So how many members are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It really depends
6 of
on
you.
who decides to come.
6 of you. Well, 6 of you, 1 for me, so 6 to 1. That's fair. 7 shares divided, and we each choose them. Does that sound good?
Can you fight?
Well, no. But I can do
See,
certain spells I've learned.
Arya, this guy's more of brains behind the operation.
Thank you so much.
He's literally a clever fox. You see what I'm saying here?
Can this clever fox use magics?
I can, sir.
He's gonna find all these nice, neat paying adventures for us. I do like a little money rubbing things, gesture with my hand.
He nods, says, yes,
Hey,
of course. And he goes, behold, magic. And he goes, huh, and he breathes, almost like coughing up a hairball or something, onto that same goblet he was trying to drink out of, and the goblet is suddenly chilled. So it's a chill cantrip. Just chill drink cantrip, nothing fancy.
Did he just
Build
spit out my
magic.
drink?
He said, oh no, I just
Secret
chilled it for you.
invitation.
It's totally fine.
See, look, magic
You,
fox.
like, threw up an
Quiet.
ice cube into your drink.
Net, quiet.
Sorry.
So a 6 to 1 split.
Wait, why is Nat not talking?
Yes, sir.
Because he's interrupting.
It's fine. You're there. You can talk. I mean,
Alright,
you can do anything you want
then, Arya thinks this is a good investment.
Yeah, see, Arya thinks like Steve, and Steve thinks well.
Arya will actually bring over Borges and whisper to him, he just gave us a better deal than I was offering.
to. That's great.
Borges will whisper back. Very true. Let's take him out.
Hey, Tilbin. Could I do an Arcana check on the fox's hairball ice cube
It's
thing?
quite
See if that's
good.
actual magic?
Sure.
I already pulled it up. If it was magic, it's going to be that spell.
You got it.
Well,
Just
Mr.
roll
Fox,
Arcana.
Yep. Go for
I
it.
don't know
Roll
about you,
Arcana. See
but
what you get. Let me know what you get.
I don't know about you, but it looks like we're gonna have ourselves a nice time. Unless
Wonderful.
You know, this is-
Wonderful.
unless we're not gonna have a nice time, then it won't be a nice
Well,
time.
there's always a chance for a hideous death, but tell me, if you pass away, do you have wealthy friends or relatives who will raise you, who will pay the money, and bring you back to life?
I have Arya.
But if she's killed, and he looks at Arya, then she can't bring you back. And he looks at Steve.
Well, I don't know about the other four, but maybe they'll revive Arya, who will revive me.
Arya told
But
the fox
if we
that
all
we
go
have a
and we're
cleric.
lost, is there anyone who can bring them back?
well,
Arya
we have
say
no
we have a
intention of
cleric.
dying.
No cleric? Oh, you have a
We
cleric.
have a cleric.
Oh, good.
I
Which
am
one
a
is the
cleric.
cleric? Oh, you are the cleric. Can you raise those who die?
Of course.
Would you be good enough to do that for me, please? Because I so do enjoy this life.
Potentially.
Potentially! Oh, good heavens! He hops
What
up
the
on the
fate?
chair now, and the fur starts to ruffle. And he says, is this any way to treat a new ally?
Well,
Get a hold of yourself, man.
well, I
Mr.
can,
Fox,
I
please
can respect
disregard
your dad.
this stuck-up elf here. 'cause,
Oh.
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
well,
He
I can-
will resurrect you if you die. I kind of shoot a glance at
I-
Borges.
I can resurrect.
Well, good. That's 2 of you. That's wonderful. Oh, yes, it sounds like a cakewalk, then. Let's go do it. Let's go into the Charmed Lands, the ancient hanging gardens of Brisinda.
Alright, first things first, Arya will actually somehow get the fox to shake paw
Okay.
/ hand.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
It says,
seal the
good, a
contract.
good deal, a good bargain. Roll perception.
So-
Arya,
Oh,
you shook
everyone?
hands. No, just Arya, because she shook hands with the fox. Let
I
me know
also
if you
shook
get a 13 or better.
I also shook hands with the fuck.
Crit.
You
Oh, that's true. That's true. You can roll too, Steve, if you want.
I got a crit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, Steve, how about you? Did you find it? 13 or higher on your perception roll.
14.
No, 14.
14.
No,
Okay, you
wait,
guys both notice you shake the hands, and there's just a little bit of mouse guts left in the paws.
Mouse guts.
Yes, it's called dessert.
You know, wipe it
Oh,
on.
this hurt, yes.
Wipe it on the fox.
Oh no! You would use napkins, not each other. Oh, barbaric people,
I
barbaric.
kind of take
So
my mop
disappointed.
and I just kind of I utilize my utensils and to clean my hands because
There
I'm
you go.
Canada.
There you go. Cool.
So,
Steve, are you going to invent Clorox?
Actually, I take out like these jars of glass that have a nice little label of "dangerous. Do not drink this ever. You will die." Most likely.
Is it
It's
bleach?
prototype.
Is it bleach?
Well, it's actually out of character. It's actually acid. But
Wait,
So,
what
I
kind
don't-
of acid? There's different
I've
kinds of
yet-
acids that burn differently.
Quiet.
murder acid that will hurt a lot.
Uh,
I actually
Murder acid
these are
alert.
just prototypes.
Murder
I
acid
do want to
prototypes.
I do want to ask the fox something.
Of course, miss. What is it?
well, I am kind of new to this area, so can you tell me more about the Charmed Lands?
Yes. Ancient gardens, ancient hanging gardens of Pisinda. Can't read what I'm writing. Ancient hanging gardens of Pisinda. Wonderful places, thoroughly charmed.
What?
And they,
Oh,
yes, ancient,
sorry. I was
ancient,
trying to say who?
yeah, Pisinda. This is, they're ancient gardens. They're supposed to be rumored to have great wealth and great magics and different magics to protect it. So there will be different kind of mental foul play and persnickety guards that taunt the senses and try to mislead. So we must be strong and fearless.
And, where is this
I'm-
garden located?
There, it's in the jungle. I'll walk you there.
Okay.
Oh, it's just in the jungle, just over there.
Alright, now keep in mind, it's like nighttime now. It's about 8 o'clock at night.
It's apparently just behind the butcher
place
shop.
is full. So he's talking this. Everyone's telling different stories and here and there. And it's a crazy kind of place. What's that? No, he's not talking about the butcher shop. The different places in there.
Okay.
So it says, well, wonderful. I like this then. Shall we go tonight or shall we wait till the morning? Do you do good at night or do you good in the morning?
You don't care.
Morning? I heard morning.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
because
Steve
we're-
believes as a
you-
human. He
oh.
doesn't have night vision.
I
we
also
should
don't
leave in
have
the
night
morning.
vision.
I'm very fond of the night. My night vision is superior. But we shall leave in the morning if you wish. Totally
I
fine.
know someone who's better.
Well-
So, can I put a bill on you with a name tag?
Absolutely not, sir. We just met.
Oh, so later. Then,
So-
like maybe 2 hours? In the future?
No. We have just met, sir. If you wish to take me as a mate, you must court me longer.
Mate!
If you want to bill me, well then,
Tobin,
Wait, did he say bone or bell?
bell. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Tobin, bestiality is bad.
Oi!
Naughty tell
I'm not gonna narrate it.
Mr. Fox, I'm flattered, but I mean, I just, I think it looks cute on you, you know?
Of course it would. The answer is no, and no. You are not my type. Thank you anyway. I'm sorry to let you
Not
down
your
so
type.
hard. I'll
Not
buy you
your
a drink. An ale for the heartbroken.
I don't drink ale. Ale's not good.
The barmaid
For your
rushes over. She's been
body.
very busy tonight. She says, well, if you don't want an ale, what would you like, dear?
Bourbon scotch meat, please.
She kind of rolls her eyes, says, that's much better for your body. I'll be right back. So she goes storming off.
So we're gonna meet the Fox town hall, not town hall, town square.
Fox says, excellent, wonderful, we can do that. I look forward to it, my newfound friends. Sleep well. Be totally ready and have your minds sharp for the mental tricks and illusory terrain of the hanging
Hey,
gardens
how long
of
do you think this-
Precinda.
How long do you think the trip will take?
It would take a few hours to get there.
Oh, just feeling.
Yes, it's not a long trip, miss.
I need to go back to my place to do some things. So,
So
yeah.
what time of
I-
day
What?
is it in game?
Right now, night.
Right now it's at night. It's about 8:30,
Oh.
9 o'clock at night.
That's why I'm going back to the house.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
If it was earlier, I would have suggested we go to the dwarf and. Well, unless
Alright.
you guys still don't want.
No, you
Well,
can do that
let's
too.
do
There's,
that after we
there's
get
a lot of
money
stuff.
from this job.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the house and do some things
Yeah,
over
I
there.
need to do that too because we need to get the wolf in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna bring the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring in the wolf.
personally, I think that this is gonna go much better than it would be, fighting that kraken in the typhoon.
Hey, is there a graveyard near? And does the town have a graveyard?
Who are you asking?
Oh, you're really gonna desecrate a graveyard?
There's all kinds of people in here.
Maybe.
Many of them
Yeah.
are new to the town, of course. But you do see a few. You see the one pink-haired elf chick who was the real estate girl. She's sitting over there drinking, and she's talking to one of the new founders who come in. One of the new children who've come in. So she's sitting there talking. So you know her. You know she would know about the town.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember you bought the house from her? So.
Okay, actually, yeah, I am gonna go to her.
Great. Just hello, dear. How's the house going?
Oh, it's all right.
Well, that's,
I-
that's good.
Do have a question to ask though.
Okay.
I feel like I went into an accent there for a bit.
You did. It's pretty funny, but that's all good. That's what the game is for. So.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was any services to retrieve any forgotten luggage that in town.
Oh well, we could. I could hire someone to run errands. Of course. Is the luggage in town, or is it outside of town, or is it in the jungle?
That's the problem, you see. It's actually in It's actually in the plane I originated from.
Oh, it's in a different plane.
Yes,
That's
but
quite interesting. I offhand I don't know, but I can make some inquiries. I
It
can ask
would be
around.
it would be a great pleasure to me if you could.
I
It's
could.
very important.
What should I tell them they are to retrieve?
There are two large boxes that you can
They're
identify
coffins.
them by a crest that's engraved on them.
I see. And do you know which plane they are located in, and what city of that plane?
What was the plane that we originated?
Oh, I don't know.
Cataract.
I'm pretty sure we just called it
Cataract.
Cataract.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the town that we were at? That was when we
Before you
It was-
left?
It was the
Pirate City.
Yarhar. It was the Yarhar
Past-
Pirate Town.
Yeah, the pirate
Yarhar
town.
Pirate
You guys spent way
Oh,
too
the
little time
pirate
there.
town.
That was a fun city.
Okay, we're
It
good.
was Duchesne.
Okay, yeah, Pirate City of Duchesne.
You see, I had
Oh,
to.
speaking of which,
Yeah.
Tobin, how's the battle going for the demon infested city?
Oh yeah, that's a huge one there. You gotta ask some people. You don't know.
Alrighty, you go net.
Okay, so yeah, I say, the plane was Patarask, and you see, I left them in a cart when I found the traveling castle.
Yes, I see. There was nothing living in those boxes, was it? Was there? Is it?
No,
Oh, good.
nothing living,
Oh, good.
but they are personal,
Okay.
and I do hope that whoever you send does not look. It's a bit embarrassing.
She nods thoughtfully. Says, "I see. Discretion.
Yes,
Very
that'd be
good.
very
Very
nice.
good." As she's talking, she's
and
taking some
I
sips.
also pull out one of the urns I have, and I
Okay.
go. The crest will look like this, and the urn would have the same crest that the boxes have.
She says, "May I?" And she pulls out some paper and starts kind of scribbling the symbols on it and stuff like that. And says, "This will help immensely." And she kind of, from time to time, she looks up and she kind of is moving her lips, and you get the idea she's doing some kind of sending to some friends and sending out some queries right now to see what she can get.
Alright.
And just, I might have something for you. Shall we meet back tomorrow evening like this?
Do that, and you can see that she has a smile, like
good.
a grateful smile, and if you look closely, it kind of looks like she's just about to cry.
Oh, Trinella stands up and says, "It's okay, it's okay. I'll do my best. I truly will." Go ahead and roll persuasion for that, because you're being very honest and earnest there. And let's see how she's responding to it. So go ahead and roll persuasion, see what you can do. Now, she's trying to help you anyway, but I just want to see if she's really particularly touched by it.
Please recover my box full of sex toys.
Ew.
That
That's a
would be
whole different
less
game.
embarrassing. Well, actually, it's not even embarrassing. The embarrassing part was a lie.
It's
Just to keep
incriminating.
Give me a
It's very
9.
cute.
Okay.
She's floating around corpses.
She's
Could I
Good
roll
at
a
her job,
deception
and
to make
she's-
sure she doesn't look? To make sure she that no. Oh no, yeah, she's not really look.
well, she is going to do her best to try to help you. She wasn't particularly involved above and beyond in the story. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she kind of says that there.
It's just that I was kind of wondering if I should have rolled deception, because everything except the whole except for the embarrassing thing inside is true.
Yeah, that's the
The
thing. You
embarrassing
didn't-
thing inside is
There
the
wasn't any-
only lie.
Well, kind of is maybe. I don't know, but it's a personal thing, right?
Yeah, it's very personal.
I think that's fine. I think we're good.
Okay.
We're within range here, so I think we're good. Okay, so just, I'll look into it. Now, remind me on that. Her name is Trinella, so remind me on that if I get bogged down in the game. Okay, that's the pinker
Oh, and then there's
real estate
also
elf.
the magic shop that I asked
Yes.
for some history. No, actually, I'm also gonna ask for that. That there was some information. Yeah, that there. No, I think that's a personal thing I need to do.
I'm
I think I should.
getting confused.
So yeah, I'm not gonna mention that. I'm just gonna stick with boxes, say thank you, and then return to the group.
Okay,
Unless the group already headed home, then I'll head home.
I'm not sure. I think most people are still in the bar.
Hmm.
Where's everybody? You guys still in the bar? Or did you head home? Or what are y'all doing?
Arya
I think we're
went
heading
back
home.
with Liza.
Oh, you did go back with. Okay, so you guys are back, and you get a nice good sleep, which is awesome. And you can
Whoa,
absolutely do that.
I've
No?
never been in the house before. You can't just skip it.
Also, Tobin, I only said that Arya and Nyza went. I don't know
Oh,
who
I
else.
see. Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I was gonna.
Arya and
I was
Nysa,
gonna
someone roll a
bring,
d6. So you tell me if you get a 1. One of you roll a d6. Tell me if you get a 1.
Well, I mean, I said that I was gonna bring Mr.
I
Fox
won.
and I was gonna follow. I was gonna follow Arya.
Oh, are you?
Oh, you're
Mr.
gonna
Fox.
follow Arya?
Like so. Yeah, I'm there. I'm here
So
too.
that
I'm
means
there.
Mr.
me,
Fox is bowing
Matrix,
out.
and Borges are in the
Oh.
bar. unless-
Mr. Fox, oh, no. I have to sharpen my wits and study my tomes. I need my sleep. It's time for a cat nap, so to speak. And he goes
Is
trotting
that
away.
the Fox saying that?
Yes.
The Fox is saying it needs a cat nap.
Yes.
Right. Bye, Mr. Fox.
Goodbye. Cheerio. He's
Oh,
trotting
it's
off.
British apparently.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So he was trotting off. So Steve is trying to. Are you still trying to follow Nisa and Net? Are you trying not to be seen by them?
Yeah.
Good.
My whole
These are
plan
net.
is
Both roll
I'm
perception.
trying to.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
stealth,
I'm
please.
trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to kill them. So I need them to not see me, because that's my whole plot. Yes,
Are you
I
using
don't care if they can see
sarcasm
me.
or
Yes. He's joking.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Are you still stealthing?
But are you
or-
trying to
No.
sneak? No. Okay, great. So
No,
you
no
notice
stealth.
he's behind, kind of like there. Are you staying behind, or are you catching up to him?
I'm catching up.
Oh, great. So he
Please,
joined you.
baby.
Now you guys did roll a 1, which is
Something happens.
yay! Something happens. Great. So you guys are there, and you're walking toward your house, and about halfway there. And remember, it's night. It's about 9 o'clock now.
Sylvan,
So, yes.
you never let me decide what I was about to do because I just got back.
What's that?
Never let
Oh,
me decide what I was about to do because I just got back.
Okay, so far, Steve Sleeves, Naza, and Arya are going back home.
I'm also going home.
Oh, you're also going?
So
Okay,
it's the
let's
four of you.
Okay,
also
then
wanna
I'm
go
going
home.
home too.
Okay,
So-
then we're all going.
You're all, every one of you. Okay, great. So, wow. Okay, so let me adjust things. All right, so every one of you guys are going home now, and the foxes said goodbye. Trinella waved goodbye to Nat. You guys leave the place. The 3 sea elves look kind of curiously after you guys. And they kind of sigh, and they go back to their particular planning and plotting because things are getting intense.
Oh yeah, we got bailed on them.
There's still more things arriving. into this poor town, so it's getting more and more busy each time. But you're walking back, and it is pretty much the dead of night, and you hear some roll perception. Everybody, well, let's do passive. What's your passive? If your passive is above a 12,
16.
wow, nice. If you're above a 12,
19.
Exactly 12.
oh, good, you got it.
Mine is also 12.
So everyone is above 12?
Except Steve, I
Except
guess.
Boreas. No, I'm 12.
Oh, you are 12. Okay, great. So you all heard it. Okay, you heard some bird song, woo 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 woo, or something, but it wasn't.
Do I know what bird
More like
that is?
monkeys.
Well,
Do I know what bird that is?
That's the thing with your perception. It's like, hey, that's not really a bird. That's someone doing a pretty bad bird call signal.
Oh, I
Guys,
thought it was
that's
a
not a
monkey.
bird. That's not a bird,
It's
guys.
not a
That's-
bird.
I would know. You guys know that I know that's not a bird. That's not. We're probably gonna be ambushed or something by some kind of mirage. I yell out, "Hey, go away! Leave us alone!"
I'm gonna cover
All
up
right.
Steve Sleeves' mouth.
Okay, but he's already yelled that, but then you try to like grab him and try to keep him quiet.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like we don't know what's going on.
Okay.
We don't need to be involved if
Yeah,
not
yeah,
necessary.
yeah. So you've
For all
done
we know,
this.
these are ninjas.
You've done this, and it's pretty.
Steve, did you tell us about our wanted posters?
I don't know if he
wait.
did. I don't know if he did.
He never
I should have
did.
taken those. I should have taken those down.
He
to be
could
honest.
have. They're still up there right now.
I didn't know.
Like I
Alright.
said, if I knew,
I'm
I
gonna
was
throw
gonna
this one
rip
in.
my own down, but I couldn't do anything because I don't know. My
So-
character doesn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Who saw the wanted posters?
Oh, that's-
Only Steve Sleeves.
So Litrix and Steve saw.
I
the
just said only Steve Sleeves.
Yeah.
Oh, only Steve Sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay. So Steve
Yeah,
Sleeves.
well, the rest of us are blind.
Well,
So you saw
apparently
it.
you weren't paying attention to it. That's okay.
So Tobin, what happens?
Yes, as you're going over there and you heard this kind of call for a bird, you hear it kind of coming toward you guys. Now remember, you guys are walking kind of away from the most part of town, and coming in is very big, hard to miss, and it is, even at night, you see it's an elephant. And an elephant comes to there. Not that unusual. There are elephants in the jungle here, so...
Okay.
And it's a big elephant coming in, and there's a woman riding the elephant.
Oh, hello!
She's
That's
got
nice
her
helping you
hand
out there.
outstretched, her arm outstretched like this, like a hawker would. And it's quite likely that she made the bird call.
Oh,
Hey,
and
how you
Tobin,
doing?
you said we heard it coming towards us, so I would like
Yes.
to have a spell prepared.
What do you want to
Just,
prepare?
just a cantrip.
Okay. Okay. Good.
So I greet this woman. I'm like, "Hey, hello, how you doing?" Quite a, you traveled somewhere. I see that you were a fellow hawker like I, and I, gestured a herald on
Oh,
my shoulder with my
she
thumb.
smiles and houses. It's good to have friends among the animals. And on her outstretched arm lands a big macaw, actually, a very brightly colored macaw. This is Suzette meet Harold, and she's a lovely woman, long straight hair, pretty lovely dark skin, and she has silver bindi right a little above between the eyes on her forehead. You guys know what
I
what a
do,
bindi is? The Indian marks
Yeah.
there.
I perform a nice bow, as I do.
She smiles. She seems kind of amused and pleased by that.
So,
Does she
what
seem
brings
royal?
you?
That's an interesting question. Go and roll a perception for me.
Okay.
So, what brings you to having a nice stroll in the middle of the night?
Because death brings me to the city, unfortunately.
Oh, that's. I apologize for.
I rolled a 3. Yeah.
Okay.
This news. I'm disheartened by the news of the death. Yeah.
You don't remember who died, do you?
No, I don't even know this woman.
Now you do know that she does have kind of a little bit of half-elven ears on there, and she
You
does have
wouldn't
green
happen
eyes.
to-
Does she have green eyes?
she does.
Green sparkling eyes.
She does
Are
have
you
green
one of
eyes.
those,
Not really sparkling.
It clicks in my head. I'm like, oh, you're one of those magistrate people, right?
What?
She says, that was my
You,
mother. Yes.
Yeah, I was talking with like 3 CL per people. You know, I got into like a log competition and I absolutely demolished them. They didn't stand a chance.
Really? I'm surprised. The magistrate's sons and daughters should have fared better.
Yeah, I'm just a janitor. There's
If you've defeated them, you're not just a janitor. There's more to you than meets the eye.
Is there?
There is. Where are you headed at night in the jungle? I've
we're
traveled
just
for
gonna-
days, but what about you? You're coming from the
Oh,
city.
You know, we just say, you know, I like the moon. You know, this decomposing bird person doesn't like the sun. You know, it hurts their eyes and skin. If it's there, I look back at the decomposing bird person, and I look
wait.
back at the woman. Just some. You know, it's just better.
It's nice that you're courteous to the others. Well, what business
Oh,
have
yeah.
you? Do you live out in here?
We're just going to our campsite.
Ah, I see. I see. What brings you to the great city of Far Cry?
Um,
I have no idea.
I'm gonna let
just kind of
Arya answer that.
And she goes on with another question right away. Have you lived here long?
No.
I've been here for a day. That's a pretty long time. if
No,
you put it in
no,
seconds.
no, Mr. Janitors is not. The others, have you been here long?
Ario say we live here.
You live here? That's interesting. And tell me, who would you back as the new magistrate?
We
Whoever
don't
pays the
really
most.
know anyone.
Yeah, we haven't been here that long to make a decision.
Says, well, you know of one now. She smiles.
Ario will say whoever pays the most.
Pay.
Seriously?
There's always benefits to backing power.
My character is just gonna rub her face like that did not sound like a good answer.
That we're mercenaries.
Yes,
I mean-
but we're not.
Here, guys, let this good old Steve Sleeves handle this. I mean, you know, those CL people were pretty nice, but you, a fellow hawker like I, Steve Sleeves, you know, I'm leaning towards, you know, my favor is leaning towards you, and I'm sure the rest of the party agrees.
She smiles a bit and says, I do hope so. That would be good. I do intend, fully intend,
Is
to
that
take
her
the place
name?
of the magistrate. That is her name, yeah. She says, my name is Eris Triss. And I intend to take the place of the magistrate who has fallen.
So
if you
you're
will
gonna
back
go
me, I would appreciate it. I have not been to the city in a very many years.
Out of character, I kind of want to make a joke.
Sure.
If you get rid of the only letters that are not repeated, her name is Riz.
Oh god, oh god. You guys are always messing with my names. Especially Richard the
Sorry.
Piercer, that was the worst. But anyway,
No, if you get rid of the,
that's alright. That's fun.
it's better. If you get rid of all the repeat letters, it's ET.
E.T.? There you go. E.T. or
Oh,
Riss
God,
Riss.
E.T. is
Oh yeah, her
Yeah, she's E.T.
yeah. She,
Good.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sorry, could
I want to
my
say
lady,
from out
could
of
you
character, let's call her ET.
could you please repeat what you said? The crickets are a bit loud tonight.
She says, I plan to be the new magistrate. I'll write that down.
I heard that, but
What?
you also said something about like you're new to the city.
Says, I wondered if you were residents there. If you were residents, I can use the support.
She was. Yeah. I mean,
we're
I'm
not
guessing-
really going. We're not really on our way to fight the witch. I guess you are.
Oh, there shouldn't be a fight. The witch, I could care less about the witch.
Is
My
there
mother
a
was
lake?
wonderful, but she was always going off seeking trouble. I seek order. I seek order. I seek to run the city of Far Cry and change the way it is.
Like some kind of dictator. You're gonna
Wow.
enslave the populace.
That's such an ugly word.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it that bluntly, but I was gonna ask, like, how strict are you gonna be on this order? Like,
I'll make sure that everyone is cared for.
So is that a yes to enslaving?
No, I don't want to
no,
enslave.
I don't think so. Slaves are not taken care of that well. There is no care.
Everyone
and
likes
slaves.
a little bit of order in their lives.
I'm glad you
But
agree.
a little too much a little too much order could cause a lot of trouble and just unrest and your head being on a pike, as I saw in a few towns I've been
I'm just gonna pat
I'm
on
sorry
his
for that.
shoulder and say, "He went a little overboard."
in. I want my bird to attack his fingers.
So, Arya's just gonna be blunt. So you
I
want
had-
to support us? What are you offering us?
She kind of frowns a bit. So, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in the city. I want to take a look. I want your support, your words, gatherings, things like this. Lend me the common people's voice. That's what I wish from you. But I've yet to arrive. So we'll see. Tell me,
Insight
is there
to see
anybody
what
who
her-
has claimed power yet?
I mean, probably
Uh,
the mayor of the town. I'd assume, or mayor is governor.
She smiles a little bit sadly and says the magistrate is dead. So as far as I know, there is nobody now.
Other than everyone that shares your blood.
I am
is
going.
that.
I would like to ask her a question. I'm going to say, actually, we really haven't been here for that long, and I am now just starting to wonder, how does one become a magistrate? The word.
Magistrate.
I'm just going to say president.
That is a good question.
I mean, it's
It
basically
is
the same
will.
thing, right?
She kind of thinks for a bit and says they are similar, perhaps. But it is the will of the people.
I don't say president in character. I'm just going to say out of character.
It is the will of the people. And once you are a magistrate, then you are a magistrate. And that is it. The will has been acted upon, and then the magistrate rules.
So just please the people. You could make a create a circus or take care of the city's problems,
She
like
smiles and
killing
says,
a mass serial killer. You could have an election. You could do a nice bake sale. So there are many opportunities.
She smiles and says there are many opportunities. I do look forward to them.
You could kill all your other siblings.
She says, kind of brow furrows, but says, I hope it will not come to that.
My character puts her
Now that
hand on
hope-
her face again.
That's same with me. I don't. I kind of like those people.
Alright, so I am then going to ask, so a magistrate is basically whoever the populace calls upon. Well, no, that's not the word.
That is basically it.
Basically, the populace choose who the magistrate is, and
Yes, this is why I
and there are
need the
no-
voice of the people who live there, such as you.
and there's no rule for who can and cannot be the magistrate.
The most popular
As
is the
long as the-
magistrate. This keeps the people happy. It is a good way to do business.
Okay.
It is a good way to rule.
Well, I mean, you could just, hitch that ride across the sea. That will probably have a typhoon, which will probably track that kraken that's missing a tentacle. You'll probably seek revenge, and will probably lead to a very bloody fight, which will, increase your chances for being elected. And you could kill that lich, which you said was not a problem for you, which will be 100% easy. So just go do that, and then people will be like, "Hey, this guy's cool. Well, this woman's cool," and then they'll elect you.
Well, sir,
I
I
don't
fear
think
you
it's that easy.
misunderstand me. I do not care about the lich or the kraken, or even the typhoon off our waters. I care about my city where I was born.
Well, yeah, you want to be elected. Like,
Yes.
you'll gain the respect of the people because you killed a fucking kraken and lich.
I see. Great deeds to be a hero. Perhaps not. I must go to the city and see what's going on. I was only recently informed a few days ago of my mother's passing.
Alright, bye.
Farewell. And she starts forward.
But actually, Tobin, I kind of wanted to roll insight to see if this person, what she speaks of what she wants to be a magistrate for is the truth, or if she has other plans.
Go for it.
Does that really need a roll?
You can do a roll for whatever you want to,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's insight.
Yeah.
It's actually wrong.
No, I mean, like,
Oops.
just use your common sense. Like, this person has other plans.
Well, yeah, but I can roll insight to see if there's any facial expressions that she's saying. Not everything is. Oh, hey, I got a 15. That's pretty nice.
That's not too bad as far as you can tell. She's pretty razor focused on the city. and then going to
So
the city.
what she's saying is,
and
so
on
she's
becoming
speaking with
magistrate.
honesty.
It seems to you right now that she is totally honest and very, very focused on the job at hand. Very, very lawful. Like, yeah, that's what she seems.
Oh, actually, I have one more question for you.
Sure.
Is there like a specific time when the people decide who they want to be a magistrate, or it like?
Yeah,
or
when
do
the other
they
one
just
dies.
decide one day on
When
their
the other
own?
one dies or leaves or something like that. When an opening arises.
Well, yes, but there seems to be there's currently no
It's
magistrate.
an elected dictator.
Yeah, it's basically what
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, but
There's
I'm
no
just
election
saying,
date set yet.
Oh, but there will be?
There will have to be something like that, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm mostly saying because we end up traveling a lot, so we might
Right.
not
That's
be
true,
there
too.
during.
You guys do travel a lot. That's true too. Alright, so she goes
But it's
forward.
not like we don't.
And if anybody wants to stop her, ask more things, that's totally fine. Going. And she
What
vanishes
skin
into the
conditioner
jungle.
do you use? I yell out.
I'm just gonna grab him from the back of the head and start walking.
I want my bird to attack him. I do what I do
If
for a reason.
if his bird attacks me, it's gonna get cold.
Harold pecks at your fingers, it gets cold, and stops pecking.
If my bird gets cold, you're gonna get even colder
Oh my
when you're
gosh.
fucking dead.
You two
My
stop.
gosh.
This is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe
Alright.
I should have said.
So Eristress heads
bird
over
would
on her
find a
elephant
shop.
with her macaw toward the great city of Far Cry. You guys,
Wait,
however,
wait.
carry on and get back to your house.
Answer my question.
What was the question?
What
What
skin
skin
conditioner
conditioner did she use?
Oh, she
Does
did not
conditioner
answer your
even
question.
exist? She just ignored it,
Yes.
Doesn't
and I
she
just
doesn't trade secrets like
I just walk him forward, like
Yes. Her
Again, does
contract with
skin
L'Oreal
conditioner
won't allow her
even exist?
to tell you. I don't know, probably.
Right. So the way that this
Probably
man
not
is
even
treating me is kind of getting on my nerves. So I swat their hands away and I turn to them and I say sternly, "I am not a child. I am very capable of doing anything I need to do on my own. You do not need to help me step forward and walk. All right, you got that? Is that clear in your mind?"
I
Is
was
it
not. I was not helping you walk forward.
Well, you
I
are
was
pushing me. I don't like
Having
it.
you end. I was having you find. I was. Dang it! I'm trying to say words, and yet the words I'm trying to think of are not coming out.
So just say nothing. And leave it at that.
Well, I'm.
Well, let's
not-
continue, boys.
Yeah,
Let's
it's-
head on to the house.
Great, you're at the house. There's the trap door. You pull it open, you go in.
Can we like
nice in
upgrade
there.
that to like a house store?
Sure you
Man,
can.
just
Talk to the
run
dwarf.
And
First thing I
Niza's
do-
already there, and already
Uh.
to bed, and there's pretty much basic little meal and tea out for you guys.
I'm just gonna.
That's
take
It took
awesome.
you that guys long
That's
to
awesome.
get back home.
Yeah. Well, they had a nice conversation, so. Yeah.
Not gonna have any of the tea. Gonna take
Gonna
the
play
long.
with the wolf.
Play with that.
Um,
yeah, your wolf, yes. Fair enough.
We all still have shared rooms, don't we?
Hey, by the
Yeah.
way, congrats, Steve Sleeves. You finally seen our house.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So the first thing I do when I step in is I, run my finger across some, a piece of furniture, check for dust.
It is clean. I did
Is it?
clean it.
Oh, you just cleaned it? Okay.
Might be some
Can
mushroom spores.
Took you guys that long to get back.
Oh, God.
Can I roll for perception? See if it's
Sure.
clean?
Okay, does that mean NASA will have to roll for cleanliness?
Yes. This is a cleanliness
Fine, I
versus.
guess underneath the couch.
Do I see any dirtiness?
I roll it. What'd you get? Roll your
Yeah,
perception.
18.
Okay, now Niza, go ahead and roll your
Again,
performance
how-
on cleaning. So just roll your performance.
It would be a
Wait,
performance.
can
I
Nice
think
also
so.
roll? Can Nice roll that or stealth?
No, it's not a stealth thing.
Can I roll
I
percentage?
roll one.
What's
I'm
that?
gonna roll a
Oh,
percentage.
wait.
I'm just gonna roll a d20. 18. So I got.
Wow,
Does that mean all the...
that's pretty
does that mean
close. So.
everywhere he looks
Wait, no, wait.
was clean?
Tillman said term. I don't think it should be performance
Why not?
because performance is charisma.
Yeah.
It's like did Niza I think it should be Dex. To be honest.
Yeah, something in Dex
sense.
sounds more right.
Maybe.
Are you guys
Just a
happy?
regular 1d12
It's a
will
20.
do.
It would be a 21.
Maybe Dex, Athletics, Perception, one of those.
Yeah, something like that. So Steve,
not
it seems like a
actually.
pretty darn clean house to you.
One of you guys pick because it's a 21 or 18 plus 8.
Here, let's
Want to do
do
sleight
the,
of hand?
No. I'm not hiding it. I'm
It
cleaning
is acrobatics according to Avery.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
so it's a +3.
Acrobatics,
I
house
did
cleaning is
1d3. One
acrobatics.
is athletics, 2 is
Oh, that's funny.
acrobatics, and 3 is
Gotcha.
sleight of hand.
I think
Got two.
performance would be best.
But Steve, you find it's
No,
a fairly
it's-
clean.
Steve, performance is like singing, speeches, and entertainment because it rolls off
Ninth is
charisma.
awful at.
It's like saying you sing the dust away.
Bards could.
I don't know if
Gotta
you're
do
like Snow White.
Oh
Any
yeah.
of those princesses, it would be.
Do I look like a princess?
You look like an anti-princess.
I look like one of the birds that will come and help her. That's what I look like.
If I were to
That
climb
breaks the
Rapunzel's
place.
tower and I
I
saw
am
you,
God.
I'd jump off.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
I don't
you find
know-
it's
I
pretty
don't know if
clean,
anyone-
so that's kind of nice.
I silently approve, and then I inspect the house.
Good thing you
I
didn't
guess
check
you
my
just
closet.
nod.
Okay.
You're just nodding as you look at the place and wiping your finger across it.
I'm not nutting. That'd come off as being kind of egotistical, like I'm some kind of villain.
All
This
I'm
is
gonna
Steve
say is, we understand that Steve Sleeves is a janitor, but my character's a housewife. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
so where is he going to sleep?
On the couch.
I'll sleep wherever the hell I damn want to.
Okay.
Just not in the girls' room.
Wait till
Do
I
it,
shove
I
in
dare
with
you. I'll pay you.
I don't care. I sleep with mushrooms, anyways.
You
And
do. You do sleep with
Don't
mushrooms.
didn't we like have you take your own room though?
Nope. You
Oh
share a
no,
room with
Arya's
me.
the only one that took her own room, and she took a
Oh.
small room. They can
You
only
share a
really
room
fit
with
one
me.
person.
I
'Cause she
want
didn't
to
really
go.
want. She didn't want to
wanna-
be right.
Understand?
You go, Steve.
No, you go.
All right, it's because I didn't want to be even next to mushrooms nor necromancer.
Well,
I
that
didn't
leaves
want.
you-
I didn't want to be next to the smell of corpses, nor did want to be next to the smell of a corpse.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes, that's better.
So, Tobin, if you can actually put the layout of the house again, I
You
can
wanna see the
show
house?
you where. Yeah.
Sure. Hang on.
Actually, good question. What would my character even smell like?
It's up to you.
What does
Riding
What do you
meat.
want to smell like?
What does
There's your
lizards
house.
smell like?
I mean, I don't think rotten meat. I mean, technically, I don't usually eat meat rotten. Except for that one time I made it.
Aren't you,
Except for that
I
one time.
thought you were carrying like raw meat in your backpack for like weeks now.
Ew.
No,
Hey, Tobin.
So there's your layout.
Hey.
Let's give you a full top view. How's that?
All right, so all right, guys. So this
Stairs
if I
are here.
correct, I'm trying to figure out where everyone's sleeping.
Cool.
So the
Stairs are where
largest
the
room
mouse
is yeah, there's a stairs, and right next to it is the largest room.
Yeah, and that you've
Is
also
that
got the
where
under
the
the stair
girls are
closet
sleeping?
thing. I
Yeah,
don't
largest
remember. I
room
think
is largest room is for the girls. Slightly small
And you're sleeping in the room with the
red carpet.
red rug.
Yeah, red
Um,
rug.
Tilbin, the room with the like black and white rug, is that the
Yeah.
kitchen? And then below that is that a storage room?
I was thinking the original plan was that was like the dining room kind of socializing area, and the brown room right below that is
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Oh, the brown room
Yeah.
is the kitchen. I thought brown room would be the storage where, and then the room above it would be the kitchen. Because
You can always
would
rearrange things.
Store the food right
Alright,
next to
but
the kitchen.
at least we know where everything is. So
The room.
The rug-
the
and
room
then
with the rug.
rug
is-
room is Aria's room. The one below that is the female dorms, and the one right just adjacent to it to the right,
next
is the male dorms.
And I was thinking like the room that is connected to the hallway and all the other rooms.
It's the living room / dining room.
Yeah, I would think that one would be it. Could we like symbolize it with like letters or words, like write down?
No, we don't need to.
We're fine.
We've been on this for too long. I'm gonna be honest.
Sorry.
But now we know where everyone sleeps, so if Tobit does something, we know where we would be.
Oh, I never do anything.
None if I can do anything about it.
Still, if we could expand.
I just
Like,
read what Borges
when
put
we
down.
do the expansion, how many rooms would we get?
One.
One? Really?
Yes. So
yeah, we are
quiet.
nerfing it because you can't
Alan.
really. It's kind of OP to like pay like such a small fee for 50 extra rooms when our house is like this.
Children just wants to.
I guess given the things that I've heard, I guess I'll probably end up sleeping with Arya in her room.
No.
Or
No,
I'll
you're a
sleep out.
dude,
I'll
you're
sleep
sick.
out. I'll sleep outside in the tree then.
Oh God.
Why?
You don't want to sleep with the rest
You
of the
can-
guys?
Yeah, you could either
Nah,
sleep with the other guys or
not.
in the dining room.
Steve, I think it's a
Or
bad
even in
idea to sleep in the middle of a jungle. You know, places that are usually hostile to people.
You already
No,
have
I'll
a
be
bad
fine.
reputation with monkeys.
Yeah, I already have a good reputation with monkeys. He's right. They love me.
Alrighty, sure. So Steve can sleep wherever he wants. If he wants to sleep outside on the tree, sure.
Yep, I will.
Okay, good luck. Have
Alright.
fun.
Can I just say that I have the supplies to make a hammock?
Sure.
Sure, you can do that,
make
yeah.
a hammock out of rope, so sure.
Yeah. So I kind of make myself a hammock,
Okay.
and then I hit it.
You
And I
can do
head
that.
outside.
Out of curiosity, is there any reason you're sleeping outside? You know it's far more dangerous.
Well, it's really just because why not? And
Well,
I
it's the
don't like,
jungle.
I don't trust Borges' character.
Okay.
I don't want to. And then I can't. Of course, I can't sleep in the girls'
I
room
don't mind.
because society.
What have I done to you that makes you not trust me?
You're racist.
Yeah, it's a
I have to
half-breed.
say this:
You're-
as long as you're not a half breed or you don't piss off Borges enough, or he'll kill you, you're fine.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
And I can't. And then it's already established I can't be in Arya's room, so I'm outside now. It's my next priority.
I mean,
You can be on the
technically,
couch.
I was gonna say technically you could sleep in the female room, even though they're gonna hate it.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Nyza
but-
doesn't, but the others will, such as Snap.
Nysa has mushrooms.
I'm like
mushrooms
the
like to
only
talk
other
to
one
at
in
night.
there, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah, but Steve does not like the decomposing bird. You know the
I'm not.
reasons Arya gave. Those are Steve's reasons, pretty much.
Fair
That's
enough.
it.
Okay, so
Why
where are
you
you
don't
guys
like
sleeping
me?
tonight? Steve, you're sleeping out in the forest.
Go
You
away.
made your hammock. Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
found a
everybody else
nice.
is
I found
inside?
2 nice sturdy trees, and then
Great.
I got my hammock nice and
So you
high.
guys sleep for the night, and everybody else inside, you're fine. Steve, roll a d6. If you get a 1, let me know.
Alright, this may be a
The
dumb
end.
question, but how do I roll again?
Uh,
1d6.
Exclamation mark R
There
You
you
got
go.
a
space
6.
1.
There, you're good.
Yeah, it's a 6. Yeah. Good. Nothing happens.
So he slept
Okay.
extremely well by the
You
1d6 roll.
You did. You saw a panther like walking below you, but didn't even notice you. So you're doing just
Oh,
fine.
how high up is that hammock?
10
Pretty
feet.
high.
Yeah, you gotta have something a bit high. Okay, cool. So the next morning dawns. Bright, beautiful, hot, and humid. Very humid. Bit of a breeze, too. Remember, storm's coming in. So it is a bit breezy today, too. About 10
Because
15
we have a
mile just
kitchen,
starting.
I would like to cook breakfast.
You can do that. So you start cooking breakfast. Wonderful stuff. So Steve outside, you smell some good food. Everybody else, you wake up to the smell of, what are you cooking?
Full survival. No, I'm kidding.
You wake up to the smell of pancakes and bacon? I don't know.
How do you cook in D&D?
It's just,
Ooh,
what do you
Like,
want to
do
cook?
you have to roll how good?
Just, I don't know. If you know how to cook, you know how to cook.
So, Borges, what did you just roll?
My importance, so I wrote it on top
Ah,
of it.
right.
I don't know
Absolutely.
what that is.
I have a
That's
question.
cleric's
What's
thing.
the
We'll find out
food?
later.
What's the food? I don't know.
Yeah,
Ask
I
we're
would
Matt.
like-
making that.
I would like to think it's eggs, bacon,
Great.
and
Count me
I
in.
want to
That
say
sounds
there's,
great.
like, eggs, bacon, and maybe some ham.
Okay,
Eggs,
so
bacon, and ham.
eggs,
gonna
pig,
go-
and pig. Okay.
Wait, do we have? Is there toast? Yeah, there would be like bread.
I mean, there's
Oh, yeah.
bread.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
bread. So yeah,
can
eggs,
make toast.
bacon, and bread.
You can toast your bread for sure.
Nice.
Good.
You do
Should have
know
a
you
wonderful
can make
breakfast.
toast without a toaster, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
Niza's
we
gonna grab some of the toast and also go make a salad because
Because druid stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
no, because one, I don't want to be eating eggs.
Vegan,
Oh, I'm
vegetarian.
sorry. I didn't even
Druid.
think about that when you said
I like
eggs.
that you all
Oh, yeah.
just forget. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
yay,
awesome.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like
Fetus eaters.
Hey, Paul, you
You know,
know,
maybe
it's-
Net's just a dick and made him on purpose.
Oh
I
gosh.
don't know. It's just what I thought was.
Here's
in
your
the
kin.
store.
Enjoy.
And for all you know, it could be like,
Vegan eggs.
I
no,
don't
not vegan. No,
care.
it's that Naz is a bird. That's why he doesn't want that.
It could have been lizard eggs.
Oh yeah, lizard eggs. Only
I'm
then bird.
still not
I was
eating
thinking
eggs.
platypus. I was thinking it could be platypus eggs.
In the jungle?
I don't know what platypus are.
Ostrich.
No, not ostrich.
All right, then let's move on. So
Okay.
I feed wolf.
All right.
We just give Wolf my portion.
No, we tamed the wolf. Though.
I know, but that's just a wolf noise. It wasn't an angry noise.
It looked like it was. It sounded like it was dying. Like
Oh no!
you're
It's
shoving
just-
food down my throat. Ah.
No, it's because Net made terrible food.
Aw, so rude. Anyway, it's fine. Wolf enjoys, and you guys are fine. Y'all had a nice breakfast and a good sleep. So all your hit points, all your spell slots, everything's back to normal. So where are you going?
Don't remind me that I need to redo
I
my
stay
stuff.
within my hammock. I do not leave for breakfast.
Okay, you're hungry.
I do my own thing. I eat my own rations.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I can cook you food if you rather prefer mine.
No.
It's gonna be a lot more gamey though. That or something completely different.
Speaking of gamey, where are you going?
We're going to. I was going to yell at Steve Sleeves to lead them to the fox.
What? I can't hear you.
Can I throw a dagger to cut his hammock?
Yes. You can just go up and do it, or if you want to throw it, you can do a roll to hit.
How much you want back and hit this Litrix?
Go for it.
Oh yeah. What did you say? I didn't hear you. You're a bit. A bit.
You're throwing it a thin rope, so we're going to call armor class 12.
All right, throwing a dagger. Oh, this is gonna go really bad. Okay, so
I'll laugh if you hit him.
Do I see the dagger in their hand?
Either way, this is gonna be really funny.
Whoa, Aria, what the hell are you doing?
See, I was going. Well, it's wake up time. Take us to the fox.
Steve falls down.
I didn't know about that. I thought I couldn't hear you.
Alrighty, Arya will get into ready position.
Okay. Alright, I'm coming down. Alright, I
Alright.
climbed down from the tree.
Good. So you get down from the tree, you're all on the ground.
This is why you put a proficiency in intimidation.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Aria.
You'll find out today.
Yep.
Right.
Okay,
Zero
so you're all on the
already.
ground. Where are you going?
Go to the
Town
books.
square.
Woohoo! So you go back to the town. Wonderful. You go back to the town square. And you do see the fox who's sitting there, just kind of sitting on his haunches there and just kind of looking and licking his lips and looking up at some pigeons that are on the roof.
Yo, Mr. Fox, what it be?
Ah, hello, my friends. Yes. Well, are we ready?
Yes.
Good. I am ready. I've been
good,
studying my
Jeweler.
tomes. Fascinating things. I lost track of time, but we are ready now. So let us go, my friends, to the hanging gardens of ancient Pacinda.
Logan, is there a jeweler in Far Cry?
Sure, absolutely. Actually, interesting you should say that. Who was it? Let me check something. Someone wanted to... Yes, that's right. When you're walking around, or when you're asking about a jeweler, It's interesting because in the tavern, I assume you go in there to ask around or something like that. When you're asking around, someone says, "Oh yeah, there's someone who just came in and wants to set up a jewelry store." And I told her there already is one. She did not look pleased. But the jewelry store we do have now is right down there and kind of gives you directions toward the center of town. So you can go and do that for sure.
I just need a gem.
So many choices to make.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the jewelry store.
Okay, you walk to the jewelry store. Are you going alone? Is anyone going with you?
I'm going to assist Borgus.
Okay, so you're both going to the jewelry store. Anybody else? Going once, going twice?
Hey, Tobin.
Yes, are you going?
No, actually, I'm trying to remember some information about the conversation I had yesterday.
With the fox? Sure.
No, with the...
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names, so I'm just going to say lady.
Oh, yeah.
Did she say that she wanted to speak to me again tomorrow morning?
No, tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening.
Oh, evening?
Yeah, she wanted to have the day to hunt around. So that's what it is.
Wait, to what?
To hunt around, to try to find people to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So she's doing that.
Alright, so
I got
while those
so
two
many
go
notes, you guys
do,
won't believe this. Trinella, that's her name, Trinella.
yeah, while those two go do that, I guess we're gonna head over to we're gonna follow the fox.
Okay.
I would
No, we're
rather
going-
That would be
wait
splitting
until
the party.
others
Do you want to
get
do that?
back.
Well, what we're going to do is just have some drinks until those two come back from there.
Okay. So you guys go to the tavern and start drinking and things and so forth. And
Well,
that's fine.
that's what I want. Just Steve sleeps.
Good.
Whatever.
Steve, what you doing? You got some people going to the gem shop. You got other people's going to the bar to have a few drinks and wait for them. Would you want to
actually,
join
I
either
think
of those?
Arya
or-
might be trying to convince Steve Sleeves to wait.
what he's
I'll
trying
just
to
go
do.
I'll just go off with the fox of my own.
Really?
The fox says, but
That's not a good idea.
sir, there was 5 or 6 of you, weren't there?
There was,
But
you know,
the Hanging Gardens of Lucinda will take all of our concentrated efforts and coordination to go in with just 2 of us. Oh, that's folly.
alright, here. I'll tell you what, Mr. Fox. Here, you can hang with.
The name
with
is
Arya there.
Romandale. Romandale Vermin. Thank you very much.
Alright, Mr. Romandale Vernon. You can hang with Arya in there. I'm just gonna go do. What's the direction of this forest?
Are you intending to go in alone, sir?
Might as well get a head start.
You must be a great, great warrior.
I hope so.
Oh my goodness. This is an opportunity. I will tell you what. And I take that back. He can't clap his paws, so he just kind of hops up and has his tail flap around and says, "You must be a grand warrior. I had no idea, sir. I apologize for underestimating you. Let us go, and I shall watch you forge a bloody swath through the land as you free the Hanging Gardens of Lucinda. Right this way." And he goes trotting
That's
off
not a
into
good
the jungle.
idea, Steve. That's not a good idea.
Don't do
When
this.
do we ever do great ideas?
Well, that's
August,
true.
All the
That's
time.
not
You guys are
right.
legendary for being awesome.
Like I said, I wouldn't do that alone. Steve sleeps.
All quiet. That.
Okay, hang on one second.
I
I'm sorry.
thought we, like,
Hang on
met
one
up
second.
with
Hang on
the
one second. I want to know.
Alright, what happened?
Well, the fox kind of talked you up and said you must be a great warrior if you can go in and clear out the Hanging Gardens of Lucinda alone. So the fox wants to go and watch at a safe distance and starts leading you
Right.
toward there.
Alright, so before I kind of glance at Arya. And then I kneel down. I just kneel down. I guess. And I look at the fox, and I'm like, look. I'm flattered, but there's a difference between being an idiot and being a grand warrior. I don't know which one I am.
You're an idiot.
Maybe
The fox kind of tilts his head like foxes do and says, "Oh, well, we'll find out soon enough."
I'm gonna tell the fox that they're going to get some supplies before we head on this trip.
Oh.
Some anti-magic stuff.
Well, that's good to know. That's very, very good to know. I'm glad. I'll just wait here in the
Was
sun
that a deception?
and look at these pigeons up here. If everyone could kill one for me, I'd love to eat.
Well, we have a wolf.
You do? Oh! He kind of looks very, very nervous at the
Actually,
wolf.
when the fox says if we could shoot
Get
one
back.
down for him, I'll say I could do it for a gold piece.
The fox's jaw drops. The tail goes slump. And the fox is just, really? Really? It's just breakfast.
Yeah,
Fox
by the way,
flops over on his side.
pigeon meat is about a few copper.
Oh, okay, my mistake.
Yeah, like a copper.
What my plan was,
Highway
I was
robbery.
just-
I don't know
Hey,
what the.
hey,
I don't know.
The nerve of some vendors. Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
What's the nearest bird? That whatever he wants.
Harold.
How?
Oh, Steve's bird? Harold.
No, not
He
Harold.
wants to eat pigeon.
Oh, he wants to
Yeah,
see some
the
pigeon.
pigeon.
Those up on the
Okay,
roof.
where's the nearest pigeon?
Right on the
Any
roof.
in sight.
Right on the roof.
How far away is that from me?
Like 20 feet.
Yeah, about
That'll
20
make
feet.
it. I'll throw my axe at it.
Phew, give it a roll.
Bird
If he
explodes.
misses, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Okay.
Bird rotted.
Maybe. Roll it.
I'm talking to the Fox, right?
Yeah.
So I tell him, yeah, look, man, I'm just a janitor turned
an
warrior, I
18.
guess. Sure, I might be I might excel in my
That's-
class of filling that role as a
that's
warrior,
a,
as what I saw from
15.
yesterday when I beat up those supposed champions of, fighting or something. I don't really remember what they were, but they were champions of something. But I was just gonna go on ahead and scout out for my party to avoid the dangers for them. So if I die, then they don't die. Everyone wins.
Whatever you wish to do, Mr. Hero, I'll gladly watch and I'll howl your tales for months to come. Okay,
What?
so literature rolled a 15.
I got 15.
Pigeon is dead. The
Okay.
wolf goes, oh, lovely, thank you so much. He goes trotting over and starts chomping at it.
Wait, you said the wolf?
The pigeon.
The pigeon?
Yeah.
The pigeon eats itself?
No, sorry, the fox eats the pigeon. It's just like, yum, peck. No. Fox eats pigeon, yes. Sorry about that. Okay.
And
Yeah,
then a
we're good.
flock of
Right.
pigeons comes down and eats its brethren.
There you go. Carries the fox away. No. Alright. So, let's jump over to the gem shop, shall we?
If that did happen, I would cast Magic Missile.
Sure.
Alright, so you go to the gem shop, which is going to be a whole nother thing on this. And you go to the gem shop, and you go walking in, and it is open. Opens early, stays open till pretty late on there. And there is a woman behind the counter. And she's, oh, come in. And she kind of guides you in. She seems to be human, so that's fun. Guy just, yes, is there anything that I can show you? Or are you selling today? Or how can I make your day more bright and sunny? And she smiles. She's got most of her teeth, missing a few.
I need 2 large diamonds.
2 large, delicious, wonderful. And she goes over and opens, she's got several jewelry boxes around, opens up one, says, here we go, and shows you, and it's got about 6 large diamonds in it. Fair amount of wealth there. Now, there is someone else in the shop also. This is a woman.
Yeah, I know.
And she's there, and she's got kind of half-elf ears and green eyes, and she's got long dark hair. She's much more pale than the woman you met yesterday. And she's just kind of hanging around looking at things. Just kind of looks at you guys. Then goes back to browsing. There's a guard in there.
Luckily, I
he's
don't plan to be violent.
He's a
today.
dwarf.
Or right now.
What's that?
Says, luckily, I don't plan to be violent right now.
Cool. So she shows you some of the gems. Absolutely. Is this for raising people and stuff?
Yes, it is.
She's definitely
Wow.
got the quantities for that. She's got a lot of good quality stuff here.
Got to drop 1k on diamonds.
You got it. You get a fair deal. She gives you a fair deal. She says, wonderful, wonderful. I hope you raise the ones you love and have a sparkling diamond-filled day. Puts her hand on her heart while she's saying this.
Luckily, I can. Luckily, I can also use this for another spell.
As you're leaving, you guys notice that the girl who's like is kind of browsing in there is kind of watching both of you a little bit. We got Borges, and who else is in there?
Niza.
Niza. Okay, Borges and Niza in there. She's kind of looking at you guys a little bit, And as you're walking out, she kind of sidles up next to you, comes walking up next to you. Doesn't even look like she's got much on. She's got a rapier at her side and a dagger. Maybe leather armor, that's about it. And she goes up, she says, well, if I could, I know I don't know you, but wouldn't it be nicer to have a better gem shop here? This is not the best quality, don't you agree?
I'm back. I don't know what's happening.
Alright, we'll let Borgus say whatever.
Can I help you? I have
Maybe
other things
so.
to do than talk to a half-elf.
Oh, you say that to her, huh?
Oh,
Okay, that's interesting. She kind of looks stormy. She's got a temper. And she kind of looks stormy. Her hand kind of touches the handle of, just casually, just 2 fingers on the handle of her rapier. And she says, well, perhaps you'd like to stop talking altogether.
I'm gonna butt in.
Uh-huh.
Don't mind my friend. He has bad history with half things. I don't know what you want to call it.
Half things. Oh my god, you guys are good at this. She's okay. She's she just tilts her head angrily, and she's kind of, this crazy kind of grin starts to appear on her face, and she's tapping the hilt of her sword.
I really don't want to use spell slots right now.
Same. We really don't mean any harm. Just, yeah. Like I said, my friend here has bad history with half elves, half orcs, yeah.
Try saying
Borgus is gonna
half-breed.
start walking.
Oh, that's too much.
I'm not gonna call them half breeds. That is
Okay.
Half-breed is a derogatory term that
It
Borgus
is.
used intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insulting.
And you're trying to make it better by mentioning that phrase over and over again, which is kind of funny. Alright, as you guys are going away, I want Borgus to roll a dex check, please, and I'll tell you what goes on in a second. Go ahead and roll a dex check.
God damn it.
ouch. You gotta let
Actually,
this
well,
Borgus.
would it be rude to call them a multi-breed, multi-blood?
I don't know. Maybe not as
That's
rude.
like saying mudblood.
You said a dex
Oh, kinda is.
check or a dex save?
I
I
want
don't
to
know.
check.
Instead of saying that they're half of
This
something,
is not a
say
direct
that they're
attack, so I think a
multiple
check
of-
is more appropriate.
Say that they're.
Okay, it's a check.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh! All right, so here's what
17.
happened. You're walking
said
away,
17.
and it's not.
Why is it 17?
Because I have
Portent.
portents.
Oh, you're gonna use your portent now?
I'm going to use my portent.
Wow. Okay.
17.
So you feel on your step, and the ground totally gives way. It's a move earth, and it just kind of shifts off. She's just messing with you, and your foot starts to slide off, and you use your portent to not fall on your face, and then you just keep walking.
What a bitch.
All right. So you got, it's kind of like throwing a banana peel on someone's steps, but you
In a cartoon.
use the portent,
I have-
and you got okay there.
No, Borgus.
I have much more dangerous banana peels.
That's true.
Well,
My
then
firebolt
true.
now do
You-
3d10,
You,
by the way.
you peel people, so yes. Ow, 3d10 for a firebolt. That's impressive. All right, so that's it, and you guys can go back from the gem shop if you want to. But the strange girl was thinking maybe a better gem shop was required for town, and it gets interesting. It gets interesting. All right, so I've introduced her, which is good too. You haven't noticed her in town before either. Okay, so back to everybody. You go back to the bar. In the bar, meantime, is anybody else doing anything?
I guess I'm just chatting up with the Fox, maybe talking about what his favorite apple
Cool.
is.
Cool. Cool. Well, he's enjoying it. Goes off about how the pigeon is nice and moist and tasty.
I guess I'll just look at the kill board. So, like, when we're done with this, we're probably gonna want to take another job. So I'll just look at it to
Does
see
he
if.
see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a look at the kill board, and you see the wanted posters there. Right. I'm gonna jump back to that so you can see it. So yeah, there's the wanted posters, right there, big as big, just right there. There it is. So yeah, whew, there you go. So you see the wanted posters, and you're looking at it,
Okay.
and there is you. And you see your name there on the wanted posters. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, just so you
500
know,
gold,
Twitch
Empire
is
of
like very
Viriat.
pixelated.
That's okay. Give it a second there, and you'll see it. I'm zooming in. And you see the nice skull and crossbones next to
Emperor
it, which you know would mean dead or alive. Doesn't matter.
Who's Venerate again?
Empire of Venriet is one of the main cities in
Is it
with
elf?
Sazarun, who's fighting.
Yeah, it's one of the elven.
It is
Remember
elf.
we kind
It
of
is.
sold their.
Yes. Yes.
So it's
Obelisk?
not Viper. So it's not Viper.
It's
Okay.
not Viper.
Not that one.
I said it was not Viper.
Um,
Could
Not
be.
Viper.
It couldn't be Viper. Viper's sending bounty hunters, not hitmen, not bounty hunters.
What's the difference?
Everything.
It's dead or alive. There is no difference.
I mean, that's
Except
true.
in the experience
so
level.
wait, only 500 gold?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
for
all
now.
500 gold.
yeah.
That's funny. You're looking at your bounty. The first thing you say is, "Damn, only 500 gold.
After I thought about
I'm
it,
worth more than that, man."
turned out.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
There's too many
yeah.
war crimes to only be worth
But
500.
yeah, I'm gonna
There's some truth to that.
go. I'm gonna go to
I
the
wanted to keep you
bartender
alive
and-
for a little longer.
I'm gonna go to the bartender and ask him how long the bounties have been up there.
Okay, Trank is there. Good old Trank. And he's just slopping the bar with his eternal mop. Our eternal,
Oh, and I
Right.
guess I would also put it. and I
Lemus!
also-
How long?
I
Oh,
also
it's
have
new!
like I think I have a hood.
It's put in yesterday evening, right before the sun went down.
All right, so they haven't been up very long.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I see, miss. I understand. You're worth a lot of money. You know that, miss. So, be careful. Be careful.
You know what I just realized?
All right. So yeah, they've only been up for
like.
like a day, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna.
Take them down?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm like talking
Take
to the
yours
bartender.
down?
I'm gonna ask the bartender if it would be too rude if I took them down, or at least mine.
If you take him down, the person that put him up might get mad. I asked me for permission to put him up for until further notice. He paid me for it too, so I really shouldn't do that.
How much
No,
did he
I
pay?
understand. Well, I don't like
Actually,
to talk about
is
that.
it
He paid me
someone from
20.
town,
30
or
gold.
Do you know if it was someone from town?
Oh,
or
I
if
never
they were
saw
just
the guy
passing by?
before. Go ahead and roll persuasion, because you're trying to get
Okay.
information here. Let's see what you get.
All right, so persuasion.
Yes.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. See what you get.
Persuasion.
So, one know I just realized that's pretty funny.
19.
19. So, well, miss, for you, I'll tell you, because you guys come in here pretty regular. You drop a few coins, and you're appreciating the place. It was yesterday. Put it in there, and he paid me. Okay, he paid me 25 gold to keep it up there for until further notice, which is good money. So, I'm keeping it there for now. But I don't know, miss. I'm not sure if is it just this town that you're wanted in.
Probably. I'm not.
What did you do, Miss Net Skylar? No, you never told him your name, but he knows your name, so.
No, my name is
Yeah.
Ket
How
Byler.
Yeah.
How do you
Pet
know
dialer.
what
Ah,
my...
yes.
Oh, wait. The wanted board has my full name.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Does the wanted...
It does.
Okay,
Take a
the
look.
wanted board does have my full
Yes,
name
it
on it.
does.
Alright. Yeah, there. Again, it's pixelated, so I can't really see it
Oh,
that
sorry
well.
about that.
No
Net
one
Skylar,
knows
500
my
gold,
full
Empire of
name.
Henriette. It's got the skull and
Yeah.
crossbones and a picture of you.
Yeah,
Niza Mushroom Girl. Yes.
Alright.
You gotta be
I'm
careful.
gonna
Some
give
people
him
are gonna come and
40
try to get
gold
that
and
gold.
ask-
500 is a lot.
I'm gonna offer him 40 gold to let me take the wanted posters off.
Alright, since you rolled a 19 in persuasion, he says, for the 40, I'll tell you what, it puts me at risk directly. I don't like that, but I'll let you take yours
Well,
down.
he-
I'll let
he-
you take yours down, miss. What do you think, Miss Net Skylar?
Well, he gave you 25 gold to put them up.
Yes, but I don't want to break bargains. I hate
What?
doing that. But,
Was
but
it
to
25
keep you
gold
okay,
Alright. Alright,
I'll
I'll
take
take
the 40 gold and you can take yours down. How's that?
Alright,
Okay.
I'll do.
So go over and you take yours down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm trying to find yours so I can take it down there.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna then. I'm gonna grab my wanted poster and I'm gonna take it to the group and say, "We all got wanted posters now."
So take yours down. Awesome.
And I'm gonna show them my wanted poster.
Okay, so you go back to the
Like,
bar, you rolled it
within
up,
a-
and you
like,
go back to the bar, you roll
yeah.
it out, and say, "Hey, looky."
Well, yeah, I rolled
I'm
it up,
famous.
and then I'm thinking we're like at a table and we're like in a circle.
Yeah, you can do that, absolutely. All right, so
Yeah,
yours
so,
is
like,
now missing from
Other
the bar.
people won't be
Interesting.
able to see it, but the group can,
Gotcha.
or at least.
They messed up your ears.
Again, I can't even see the picture that well, so I
That's okay.
can't.
You
give
have
credit.
long elven ears.
Yeah, I know.
So I have a question. Ultimate question, Tilbin.
Uh-huh.
Is me and Borges back there yet?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, give it a few minutes. I'm sorry, give it a few minutes.
Okay.
So we got Arya in
okay,
there too.
well, I'll
Arya
at
sees
least
it.
let
And,
I'll let everyone. I'll let the
And
other
Litrix sees
people
it.
in the group.
yeah, so you guys know your posters are up there now for sure.
I should have that.
Except for Steve Sleeves, he's new, so
Right.
he doesn't have a one
Right.
poster.
Alright, want to
That's a
take
good
it
thing,
down
Steve.
then?
Oh, and I'm also gonna tell them that I paid 40 gold to put my down, and that was just because I had I apparently have good. I was well received with the bartender.
So you let the bartender know who you are then?
Actually, I asked him how long they've been up, which seems to only been since yesterday, and he recognized me from the poster.
So hey Tilbin, I'm gonna go up to my poster.
Okay, so you go walking over to your poster.
I'm going to go grab in my bag my quill and thing of ink,
Okay.
and I'm going to write the description.
Okay. As you're doing that, there's a kid in the bar. His mom looks like the humans. The mom is just kind of over eating some eggs. Sorry about that, Nisa. But she's just eating some eggs. And the kid goes running over, is kind of playing, going over to the kill board and stuff, and sees you pull it out and start to write on the picture. And the little boy's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to write on those things." Oh, nice, nice. $5 gold.
I'm gonna ignore the kid and write down black feathers, and then I'm gonna pat the kid on the head and rejoin everyone else.
You can write what? I'm sorry.
Black feathers.
Oh, you color the feathers black.
No, he
No,
just
I'm
writes
literally just
on
gonna
black.
write black feathers for the description. You know.
That's funny. Okay. It doesn't match the
Because-
lettering that's there, but you can do that.
So, looking where the bartender is,
Yes.
or
Bartender.
is it right behind him? It's just a wall.
Bar's
There's,
over there.
Nothing behind him is just a wall, and nothing else behind him.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, there's going to be an opening back here for the bartender to go through. I didn't put that in, but yeah.
All right, I have
Actually,
an idea.
wouldn't Nizen need to do a sleight of hand? To be
Oh,
able
I
to-
don't give
or-
a shit.
Oh, you don't? Okay, you just do it.
Well, no, the little kid saw her doing that.
Oh, I know the
Whatever
little
one.
kid saw. I give him a little pat on the head. Wait. Okay, I'm spending a spell slot for this one.
Is that
but I
a
don't give
Borges style pat on the head, or?
No, no, I finally pat him on the head, and then I'm gonna give him good bay.
Anyways,
there you
I'm
go.
gonna go to the bounty.
I
Sorry,
give him
I'm
two.
gonna go
No,
to
wait,
my
no.
poster,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna take it. Take mine at least.
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat it.
Okay.
I'm the weird one.
The bartender's like, "Hey, Mr. Oh, you're Litrix. Mr. Litrix, I hate to say this, but we really should keep those there. People pay money to post these things, and I know it's an inconvenience for you, but I should keep that there, I think."
Just say someone took the bounty then.
Roll an intimidation check, please.
No, I mean seriously, like take the picture as a reference. Type of deal. Sure.
What's that? I'm not sure what you mean.
He's saying that. Okay, so you know how bounty hunters have carry pages of bounty. I think he's just saying that he's taking this to as reference.
Oh, is that what you're saying? He
I'm
says,
just
these
saying.
posters should stay there, but they should stay there. He seems pretty upset about that.
All right then.
Okay.
11.
I was
Well, wait.
delayed.
Let me do something, Litrix.
Okay, go ahead.
Arya's going to cast a spell
Okay.
using what's it called? Where is it? Subtle spell. So it removes
Yes.
a vocal and
The
somatic
sorcery thing.
components.
Yes.
And it's going
So
to
they
be
don't know you're doing it.
silent image. Let's see here. Just
AK, no
I
one
know that
knows
one.
who's casting.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
and it's going to be the bartender. It's going to be right behind the bartender.
So there's like two bartenders.
Yeah, there's going to be two bartenders, but the second bartender is going to look like he's going to draw a sword. It's going to try to attack the first bartender.
Okay. Bartender freaks out. Ah! Oh my god!
And while he's
Well,
distracted,
it's a silent.
let me finish. And when he's distracted and looking at the second bartender, Arya's going to come up and take her bounty off because he's not looking at the bounty board because it's behind him.
That's true. What the guy does is he sees the other bartender, he's like, ah! And he rolls on the bar. He's kind of a big, plump guy. He rolls on the bar and clunks onto the floor and gets up and starts running. Help, help! Anybody help, help! And he goes running about halfway through the bar, seeing what's going to happen.
Right, so I step in and I punch the illusion in the face.
Okay, so Steve gets up and confronts the illusion. Meanwhile, you guys have now removed things. Who else is going to remove?
I'm gonna remove
Litrix and
mine.
Arya and Borgus. So you guys all go rushing up there. Okay, Neza, yours is staying there.
Mine's saying there was a description of black feathers.
Gotcha. All right, Litrix
Can
Like I said, I took mine.
and Borgus. Poof. And
Yeah.
Arya.
Yep, all mine
Poof.
are gone.
And we have dun dun dun.
We
I
have a blackbird named Nytha.
this
There you
weird
go.
black bird with mushrooms named Niza is,
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
Luckily, our Nytha has white feathers.
The white feathers with black tips.
All right, and what Steve Sleeve punches
Goes
the
right through it.
silent. Yeah, he goes right through his head and
Yeah.
poof, goes away.
Bartender comes over to Steve and says, "Hey, I don't know what happened there, but he just earned some free drinks, so thank you."
You're welcome.
And yeah,
I
basically starts pouring.
guess I look at my hand. I'm like, well, I truly am a grand warrior.
Borgus will sit back down.
You vanished the living, yes.
I'm just gonna step
That's
out of the
funny.
bar.
Okay.
We should go with the fox, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So go to the fox and you start following him into the jungle. The winds
Wait,
are.
no. I wanted to ask the bartender for instead of free drinks, some almonds.
Sure, he gives you some almonds. Yeah, we got some nuts. Got some dried peaches here too. The dried peach rings and stuff. Gives you some of those, and yeah, there's some
Right.
nuts. So you get a primitive trail
Thank
mix.
you.
Since we're in
Welcome,
the
thank
jungle,
you.
Then
since
I-
we're kind of secluded or in the jungle, I'm gonna burn that wanted poster of me.
All right, so you go to the jungle and you burn the wanted poster. Whoosh. Great.
I'll
Goes
put
up.
my
Fireball.
wanted poster in that fire.
What's that?
I'm gonna put my wanted
Yours too?
poster in that fire.
You got a
Yeah.
small little wanted poster bonfire. I imagine you're keeping check on the fire and not letting it burn things down. Okay.
No,
Alright,
so
yeah,
burn
let's
fireball.
go.
Magic
I'll use
fire
mold
and
earth.
What's that?
I
Ryan?
was going to look at it and throw it into the fire as well.
You're burning your wanted posters. How awesome. That's kind of
That's
fun.
actually like some pretty nice artwork. I would just personally, if I were a wanted serial killer, should
I don't want to give anyone any
No, you're
ideas
not.
if they
Serial
look through my
killers.
stuff.
We're not wanted for being serial
Better to be
killers.
safe than sorry.
No, you guys are something.
Well,
You,
well, wanted
hang
for
up on the wall.
treason.
Arya will say, well, Steve, I remember at the bar that you just punched the guy in the face and you caved in his skull.
Yeah,
Big distance.
He was trying to murder Trink, and
Hey, Steve Sleeves, I like how you're talking about us being potentially murderers.
mine's different.
Yeah.
A little bit
I
hypocritical.
was
great.
not conscious
That's
at the
great.
time of me murdering that guy brutally.
Alright. The
And I
fox looks
doubt
on.
these
The
wanted
fox
posters
comments.
are
says,
because we killed anyone.
Oh yeah, it's because of high treason.
Fox says, Out of curiosity, my good friends,
Just shoot.
what did you do to warrant such hideous feelings from across the ocean?
That's actually a good question,
sold
Mr. Fox.
something.
These guys didn't want to protect a
No,
pillar.
Nat, no.
What pillar would that be?
Nat, you're quiet.
The fox is thinking, rolling his eyes, tail swishing. in
And then
frustration.
Arya will pick up the fox.
Oh, please, there's that one question too many. I do apologize. Miss.
Scratch behind its ear.
Oh, that's so much better. Oh, yeah, the leg starts thumping.
And then put it right in front of the wolf.
Oh, right, I understand. That's fine.
Arya is collecting.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going
Arya
on
likes
to
pets.
the Hanging Gardens, and let's take a 5-7 minute break now, yeah?
Woo.
Alright.
Sure.
Cool. We'll come back. It's the Hanging Gardens. Awesome.
I'm
You
kind of
guys-
glad one thing.
What?
We're not having any issues.
That is
Yes.
I know
true.
it's weird.
Especially about the box.
What box?
What even
this
is a
thing?
box?
Exactly.
I don't know this weird thing called box. I know what a sphere is. I
You
have a
guys,
sphere spell.
you guys should be thanking me. I could have just left you guys behind and missed out on the adventure, but good old Steve Sleeves, late come along.
Yeah, sure. By the way, if you did that, please make sure to make a backup character.
I'm Steve Sleeves, baby, and I never die.
I have a question.
I'm
Do you
sorry.
even
Are you
have
are you part Elvis?
Wait, I have a question. Steve, do you even have a backup character? Okay, no, he's going AFK.
He does.
Okay.
He does. Looking character related, he rolled 2 more random characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Sleeves the second.
Yep.
Yep, I
He
have
was
my
the butler.
second character ready. It is a combat medic.
Ooh. Oh, you're going that again? Okay.
Not that again. Mantix wasn't a
You're right.
combat medic. Mantix was a scholar who first wanted to learn about the anatomy, but then decided, you know what, I'd rather help and then focus on the medical field, and then wrote a tome all about
Yep.
medicine.
Let's see. I have 1, 2, about 3, 4 characters ready. About 5. Actually, I have too many characters. I have too many backup characters. But I have about two characters that I do want to try out. Alexa Walker. Yeah. Alexi Walker and Dr. Something.
Is that supposed to be a pun off Doctor Who, or do you just not remember what the something is?
The funny part is the doctor was a Doctor Who reference. The something was I'm gonna come up a name later. Then I was like, and then I did not come back to it. And then Doctor Something was always awesome. There was a background behind his why his name is Doctor Something.
Hmm.
He's a Kenku. When they were filling out his doctorate, aka his PhD in because he's a wizard. When they were they were asking him, and because he's a Kenku, can't really talk very well. He said something by accident.
You should call him Dr. Screams.
Doctor Screams.
Because, that'd be his name, because every time he says his name out loud, it's quite literally the screams of his patients.
Oh my god.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Yeah, how's that for a name?
Then Alexi Walker
Or making
is,
fun of Steve Sleeves.
What the fuck?
Then Alexi Walker is my my conspiracy theorist
Steve Sleeves still can't read.
character.
No,
Who-
Steve Sleeves can do anything.
But yeah.
All Steve Sleeves needs to do is roll up his sleeves.
I have a plan now. I want to make Steve Sleeves think he's much stronger than he actually is.
Do it. That's easy.
He already does. Well, actually, I don't think that's actually gonna work out because I legitimately beat that champion.
No, I'm thinking of doing the silent image again and making it look like you somehow killed a dragon all on your own.
I mean, Steve could actually probably do that. Probably not on his own, but maybe with you guys.
I forgot about
Or maybe
Sandra.
I'll make a clone of Steve Sleeves that'll just run away from you.
Oh,
That's not.
Do it.
That's just gonna piss him off.
Do it.
I think when Niza dies, I think I'm just gonna figure out what characters I want to play and just roll. If it's 2 characters of 1d2.
If I'm gonna make a new character, I'm gonna probably ask what everyone else is rolling with currently. If my character.
The thing about Steve is, apparently you guys think he's useless and can't defend himself,
No,
but
we don't.
No, we're joking. We just know you try to get into stuff that's over your head.
No, we
Yeah,
think we die.
but so I somehow always come out on top, like with the challenging that fucking
Steve,
champion.
Steve, if I thought that you would die no matter what you did, when you decided to not follow Arya home for the first time during the whole box debacle, I wouldn't have let you go.
Yeah, sure.
I got everything handled. I can do whatever the hell I want.
But I also have my next character, and it's gonna be good.
No, you're doing that.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
Swedish chef.
I can only think of
Swedish
a
chef.
fucking D&D
Hey,
video.
hey, Tilbin, we found your doppelganger.
My Swedish chef. He's like, Swedish chef is awesome. Remember Swedish chef?
I did actually want to make a dwarf that does that.
Ah, that's funny.
Do it.
That's funny.
Wouldn't
Swedish
it
dwarf.
be like a gnome?
No, dwarf, because dwarves are originally Norwegian.
You're right.
If we keep this up, we're gonna end up making him such a meme of a character.
I already have.
Oh
I
boy.
thought I already did.
Oh boy.
Am I not a meme enough?
Let's move on to the
So be it.
blade first. Yep.
So how about
Yes.
that box, guys? Should we argue about that some more?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, I'm kind of curious about the box since we were
quite.
informed that there were like.
No,
2
okay,
other-
stop.
No, he's being sarcastic.
Oh my god, I've
Well,
made 20
I suck with
characters.
sarcasm, so
20 characters in my game? In
I've
this
made-
game? No way.
No, in D&D Beyond. 'cause
Wow.
I have like too many random ideas.
Good.
Alrighty, so let's move on.
Alright. So,
I have a problem.
D&D addicted. Seek help. Okay. So, you're walking through the jungle, and this fox is leading the way. And you're a motley, strange, interesting crew. You're going by, and while things notice you, different birds, different monkeys, different
What kind of
things
birds?
walk. You have several macaws, you have some parrots, you have some regular black birds there, some white birds, forget the name of them, different kinds of birds, quite a few. You're in the jungle. There's a
Wait,
few.
What kind of white birds?
I don't know.
Because white birds are. A specific kind of white bird can be a sign of danger.
It might be.
Dude,
So you see those.
Delvin's not a bird watcher.
I am not. But you see various other different birds and different animals as you go along. Nothing.
Is there a name for people that research birds?
Yes.
Ornithologist.
Zoologist.
Or,
No,
yeah,
ornithologist.
Not that either.
Yeah, it is. Ornithologist.
No, I said you're not that either.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not. Definitely. It's not my
how would you
degrees.
know? You're not some kind of professor.
Wait, are you talking about me or Tilbin?
I am not. I'm not teaching in a university. I do have a PhD, though, if that helps. So.
Oh, yeah,
Alrighty.
psychology. Didn't you
So-
say?
What's that?
Was it psychology you said?
No, that was one of my degrees. My PhD is actually in learning and technology. So,
Okay.
Ah.
so
Alright.
it's good for
Let's move
zero
on.
money, absolutely nothing. But yeah.
Yeah, that is-
You know, ornithologists
that's a
pay
good,
better, but that's okay.
Alrighty, so for
Sorry about the distraction. I apologize. Okay.
No,
So-
that's fine.
There you are, and you're walking through, you're following this fox through the jungle. And you're going along, and the jungle's nice and normal. Keep in mind, it's a bit cooler of a day, because you got that typhoon coming off. and some of the wet air is coming in, and some of the breeze is coming in. So it actually feels pretty nice and refreshing. It's still pretty early, so it's not very hot comparatively, like it normally is. It kind of gets a bit darker. The canopy is pretty thick as you're going now. The going gets a bit trickier. It's considered difficult terrain, starts getting thicker and thicker. And as you're going more, the terrain itself becomes more thick and uneven, and a lot of the plants trying to take on a purple hues and yellows. So you got purples and yellows in there. And they do have some in the jungle anyway, but it's more profound, a lot more of these things. And as you're feeling right at home, this seems like something that's kind of unnatural and different, like stuff that you're used to in a way. But some different kinds of growths here. Well, she's a druid, and she would sense that this is kind of something different.
Oh,
some
Naza?
Yeah, some different kind of biome that you're kind of entering.
Was that hermit?
Yeah. And so you're realizing this is a different kinds of biome that you're entering here. So it's far different. Some of the ground is a bit squishier. Forest floor is a bit soft and spongy anyway in many parts, but in this it's actually almost squishy, and sometimes your boots are sucked into bits of mud, a couple inches thick.
Don't have boots.
I'm gonna cast.
The fox is like, oh heavens me! I'll have to bathe after
whenever
this.
I get stuck.
Okay, so you can do that and absolutely get out that way. So that's a good thing.
I pick up Mr. Fox. So
Okay.
he doesn't have to
Thank
charge.
you. This is delightful. Yes. So you're carrying along.
You're welcome.
And you continue on, and you do see various mud pits that are open and kind of bubbling, blurp, 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 with different color hues in the rim of it, different color yellows and purples building up on this. And it does start to smell a bit different, maybe like sulfur, maybe something else, different odors in the air, and it's kind of stings the nose a bit. Not painful. You don't sense any difference, but it's just becoming a bit different here, and it is becoming darker, because the canopy is very, very thick overhead. The trees themselves are more or less the same, but there's some different kind of, what do you call it, moss growing. The moss is turning on purples, different yellows, so it's different look in here. So it's darker yellows, oranges, and purples growing along here, so it's changing. Didn't catch that, sorry?
Does the wolf notice anything?
The wolf just notices the same changes that you do.
I mean, it has a keen hearing, keen
Absolutely
smell.
true. Absolutely true. Does not like the scent of this place, but doesn't, goes on anyway. No one's getting sick or anything like that. So,
Mr. Fox,
could I make a Arcana roll?
of course,
while he does that, I'm gonna ask Mr. I'm gonna say,
Mhm.
hey, Mr. Fox, or Mr.
Yes,
Vernon,
Mr.
I forget his
Janitor.
first name. Do you know what these pits are?
you mean the bubbling mud pits over there? It's just mud. I don't know. It's I don't know why. I don't want to find out. I don't really care about that. It's probably swamplands, I'm guessing.
I mean,
We'll be
there's
fine.
weird color.
We'll be fine.
Insight check.
Go for it. roll.
Wait, I rolled a 15.
You
I
did.
need to.
Okay. So,
I
ne-
need to update.
a lot of the stuff has been warped and changed a bit. The trees do go warpy as they're going up and stuff. It's just a bit different. So there has been some
Can
magic
I,
that's been shaping the earth here.
Can
Seems
I
like it's
roll-
old, maybe way back when.
Can I roll like survival and nature to figure out what's doing this?
Sure, go for it. Choose one.
Hey, how do
Which
I
one?
update
Choose one.
my character sheet?
I don't
Which
know.
one? Wait, which one should I do?
Your choice. Both are
I'm gonna do
legit.
survival.
Go for it. Okay.
21.
Nice.
Wait,
Okay.
that work?
So this happened several years ago. Something happened, and it's someone or something has spent years making this place different than the rest of the jungle. So it's an intentional change on this. It's not necessarily a disaster. Something seemed to have liked it this way. It wasn't a curse. It wasn't a blight or anything like that. So it was an intentional change.
Can I tell if it's like non-druid magic or druid magic?
It's nature magic, but it's not human-based nature magic.
So pretty much somewhat like druid magic.
Yes,
You
but
can say
not
druid magic.
not
I was
limited.
thinking-
Not
He's
limited
saying
to
it's
5e
not
spell.
necessarily
Not
from a
limited to
druid.
5e druid spellbook magic.
So what you're
I was-
saying is,
I was thinking, like,
next
high-
level druid magic.
How about this? A
I
different
was
flavor
thinking high
of druid
level
magic.
elf magic.
Shh, quiet, Matt. I can't hear Tobin.
Something like different flavor druid magic, perhaps. Different flavor.
Does it look like the mushroom biome at the back of your? That's your background.
Oh, I think that's pretty cool, but not exactly. Not exactly. The trees are still trees. And you do see some mushrooms, but it's not dominated by mushrooms at all.
All right, so change the mushrooms in your background to trees, and that's basically
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's just a bit weird. The fox says, we're getting
you make
closer.
that
I know it. I
background
can sense
yourself?
it. Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah.
sorry.
So the fox says, we're getting closer. I can sense it. I can sense it. I know it. The building's around here somewhere. The building's
What
around here
nice
somewhere.
roll.
And the fox confesses, and kind of as he's talking, says, now, the seer helped me to find this place. And I know that we'll come to a tower with a window. We can go through the window and down the stairs of the tower. That's how we'll get in. I'm sure many creatures have
Does
before,
the
but
tower not
we'll
have a
survive.
door?
Well, the whole building's sunk. It was a palace.
Um,
Hanging Gardens Palace. And it's sunk by now. And we're going to get in and find whatever's in there. And then Fox licks his lips.
Could I roll insight on the
Mr.
fox
It
to see
seems-
if?
Absolutely.
You seem to lick your lips a lot. Do you have like some kind of lip problem where your lips aren't wet enough?
Oh! He ponders for a minute and says, I think I'm just overeager, perhaps.
18.
Alright. The fox knows how to get in. And the fox is eager for this and very, very nervous.
Well, I'm mostly wondering if like the fox is just gonna abandon us the
Nope.
first chance.
The
it
fox
gets.
is not
No?
about to abandon. The fox wants to get in there and see what's there. Fox is curious
Alright.
too.
So the fox isn't. So it doesn't seem like the fox is gonna betray us or anything.
Not right now, there's no
It's
reason
like
to.
even mind reading.
But
Well,
the fox
no,
seems very
but,
eager to go in.
Like when a bad guy leads the
Oh my
hero
God.
to a trap.
Can we
usually-
just?
It doesn't seem like the
yeah.
fox has any trap in mind. How's that?
It's just a fox.
Yes,
Can we
your
just-
typical ordinary talking fox.
How about this? We'll figure out if he lays
Yeah.
a trap by when we spring it.
There you go.
Well, sorry for wanting
No,
to
you're
know
fine, you're
beforehand.
fine, you're fine, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue.
Okay, so walks along and eventually does find a place, leads you to the place. And it's a pretty wide tower. It's like a 20-foot diameter tower. And there is, the window there, it is broken. Little jagged pieces of tinted, not tinted, what do you call it? Stained glass, sorry. Stained glass in there. It's been shattered. Pieces long since lost. Looks like it's been broken years ago, but it looks like it's been sunk a lot longer than that. He goes, oh, beautiful, here's the way in. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Lead the way, Mr. Vernon.
Mr. What?
Vernon, it's the
Yes.
fox's name.
Oh, well, I would, but I have so many strong humanoids here.
Arya will pick up the fox.
Yeah,
I already am holding it.
Oh, you're already holding it?
yeah.
Never mind.
Oh yeah. Steve Sleeves is holding the fox. So Steve sleeves him. The fox goes first
Right. Just,
because the fox
Okay.
knows the way.
This is all I know.
He
This
only
is the
knows how
entrance.
to get.
I don't know anymore. I really don't. Oh God. Oh I'm suddenly very nervous. But you could put me down. I could follow in the back and chronicle our journeys.
I have to say,
Um,
this is gonna be slightly off topic. Do you know the way?
Wow.
Meme
Right.
time.
That a reference to something?
Yes, it's a meme.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
right. I put Mr. Vernon down.
Okay.
When the fox
You know the
says
way.
that, when the fox says he'll be in the back, I'm gonna say actually the middle is the most safe place to be.
Oh, good idea. Thank you, miss. Thank you, miss. It kind of goes to the middle of the group.
Actually, there's no safe place to be.
Oh no!
Depending on people's choices. If they see the fox as the greatest threat, it
No,
so happens he dies first.
I wouldn't threaten anything. I wouldn't threaten anything. But let's find out what happened to the Hanging Gardens. I'm so eager. It used to be amazing. It used to be above ground. There wasn't any weird swampy areas, and it is swampy around here. But this is
right.
sunk. Let's see what treasures it holds before it
Can-
sinks entirely.
Tobin, I have a question.
Sure.
Can I roll perception to see what's around us?
You may.
To see if there's a safe passage
Oh,
or
yeah.
not?
You may.
We should force Net to be first.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to figure out like
24!
what order.
24, good. Okay, you notice that around you is a whole bunch of bubbling kind of a swampy area. This whole area is pretty swampy, which is probably why the whole thing sank in the first place.
Oh, I thought we were inside the tower.
Not quite
No,
yet.
we're not. We're
You're
outside.
outside it. There's a stained glass window that's unbroken, and you could go in, and it's also a little bit angled. So yeah, it doesn't. Well, I don't want to say it's not dangerous because it's different and bizarre and alien in this landscape here. See various vines there too, which also have the kind of the offbeat colors, and some of the trees are twisted around here.
Well,
Predominance of mosses, a lot of purples, a lot of yellows, and dark ochre yellows, almost the orange yellow browns. Different kinds of colors. The smells are bad and they're varied too. And every once in a while, there's a pop of what you recognize easily as different spores from different things.
Tobin.
Can we
But
have
no
the-
immediate threat.
Wait, everyone quiet.
Yes, and
everyone
you
quiet.
can.
Tobin.
Yes, and you can.
I can?
If you want to. It will
I
take
can
time.
use my book?
You can do whatever you want to.
Wait, I thought that was only
Wait,
good
this
for
isn't the
Underdark
Underdark,
mushrooms.
though.
Yeah.
I want to know if these are secretly Underdark shrooms.
Well, it seems that this
Are
is a
these-
place of magic.
Gotta read your book and
Any
find out.
place were to be magical.
Wait, Tobin, do I recognize the spores?
Have you read that book yet?
Yes.
Yeah, he already did.
Good. Okay, with that perception on them, some of these are underground things. You don't have a lot, but some of these are.
Me so happy. Me so happy.
Alright, I'm just gonna. Can the wolves like sniff around, see if it can catch any scent?
Yeah, the wolf goes and sniffs around, and after a few minutes has something, and you ascertain something furry that it wants to hunt.
Oh, so it isn't like scared or anything like that. It's like
no,
more
no,
aggressive.
it doesn't sense any immediate threat right here.
Alrighty.
Hey, Tobin.
Yep.
Can you tell me what those spores do?
All right, if you want to spend a few rounds, go over and do that. That's fine.
I'm gonna go do it.
Okay, so Niza goes wandering off, kind of a little bit far away, and starts looking at
Mushroom
things.
spores.
You do find some
Mushroom
mushrooms.
spores.
They got purple spots.
Mushrooms.
So purple.
Mushrooms.
So here
How
we
many
go.
months have you been waiting for this?
Too long. Ever since we got to the dimension. Oh.
I thought it was ever
This
since I read the
dimension?
book.
What do you mean by dimension? Were you at a different one?
Plane.
Nice is from a different plane from Steve and Avia. So yeah, ever since we got here, everyone got to use the book but me.
No.
Well,
So,
no.
I'm gonna stick close to
I believe
Mr.
Borges
Vernon.
has
and
had the book of.
He had 2 books.
Okay, give me a
Make
survival
sure-
check, Niza. You go out and start hunting and things.
make sure the guy's
Advantage?
safe and all that.
No, you can't have an advantage.
Aw, why not?
Why
Since I
would
have a
you?
mi- I have a question. Why do I need roll survival? Is it because of not the spores?
For hunting different
Because
kinds of
you're in a
mushrooms.
Probably.
magical
Wait.
environment.
For hunting different kinds of mushrooms.
Tobin,
What's up?
you give me advantage on hunting the mushrooms.
If they're Underdark mushrooms.
Oh,
I'm
do I?
hunting the underdark
Ah,
mushrooms.
Yes, you got advantage. Roll it.
The mushrooms will be
You're
mine.
right, you're right, you're right,
Yeah,
you're right.
That would be 20.
22.
Yeah, that'll be 20.
20. Nice. Here's what you find on these kinds of mushrooms outside there.
They can heal.
Yeah. D6 Poultice. So if you
I
make
will
like a
harvest them.
thing out of them, like sew
Like a
them
paste?
inside it. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, and then you can put it on.
Me harvest.
Okay, that'll take some
Congratulations,
time.
you finally got to use your book.
So are you guys okay in spending a few minutes while the harvesting goes on?
That sounds really
yeah,
creepy.
I
But yeah.
don't know. I don't know if you heard, but yeah, I'm sticking close to Vernon. Make
Okay.
sure he's all safe.
He's just kind of sitting there looking around, kind of anxiously, hoping he's okay. Meanwhile, Ned, go ahead, and you've already done the roll and stuff, so that's fine. It takes you about 10 minutes to get enough. Now roll a d6 and see how many applications of this stuff you can make. Not that you're making it yet, but just to get the volume of it.
1d6.
Yeah. So you found 3 you can make with the amount of mushrooms you gathered. You gathered all you could in that area. This little mushroom's only about like a couple inches tall. And you gather them, you got enough to make 3 different poultices, which will do d6 healing.
So I look at the window that was broken. How high is it?
Wait. I have a question, Tilvin. Oh, wait, you can see, you can talk to him first. But, yeah. I have a question. Can I make the healing a little bit better because of the expanded options?
The expanded options are able to make that.
Oh, okay, fine. That works.
Alrighty, then
Cool.
we'll head in and someone
Hey.
light a torch.
Okay. Someone
Hey,
said something.
Tilvin.
What was it?
Well, Tilvin, I was just wondering. Well, Naza is looking for those mushrooms at the same since she's like doing that. Could
Yeah,
I
about 10
like
minutes.
also look around?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Well, this is a strange land, so
Anything?
yeah. I kind of was reading Anime Dead, so pretty much. Is there any corpses?
Nope.
Or bones?
Nope.
Pile
That'd be
of
a
them?
bad sign.
Roll your survival and see what you find.
Would be important to
No
know.
survival.
You go wandering around, roll your survival, see what you find.
I have a question.
So-
How long is it going to take Niza to collect the mushrooms?
You're not sure.
Oh,
been
I
a
thought
few
you
minutes.
said 10 minutes.
Yeah, about, but she doesn't. You don't know during that time though.
13.
Not terrible. You see a fallen log about 50 feet away or so, and you go over to the fallen log and you see one of the branches on it kind of twitch and move a little bit, and then stop. And it is windy, so it might have been a trick of the wind. With that roll, you're not sure.
Could
Is there-
I investigate?
Sure. Go over and give me an investigation.
So how high is the broken window?
It's not high. It's about 2 feet off the ground, and the whole thing is about like 4 feet wide by 4 feet tall.
Can I get inside?
You
I got
could. You
22.
could walk right into it. Okay. You see that as you go over there, the joints on it seem like animal joints instead of where it bends. Not like normal branches, but it bends sharply. And it seems like there's an animal joint on the end of that. So several of these branches around it might be articulated, might be able to move on this fallen
So-
log. You're getting the idea it's not a fallen log. It's
So on
log-like.
22, I still have no clue what's going on.
No, you think that it's a creature of some type.
Is it dead?
Don't think so. It looks like it's in pretty
Uh,
good shape for what it is. It looks like it's mimicking a fallen log.
Oh
Okay.
god.
No. No.
I'm
Out
gonna go back
now.
to group.
Okay, so you leave the log lay.
Anyways,
All right.
hey Tilvin.
I'm gonna tell them what I found.
So
Okay.
I tell everyone, hey, I think I found a way in, and I point to the window that's 2 feet off the
Didn't
ground.
we
The
already
vault says,
found
excellent,
it?
excellent.
We did, and now we're going to actually enter the tower.
Well, net first.
All right.
Why
I-
me first? I'm a spellcaster.
No, say what you have to say.
Oh yeah, I found this tree that, or at least it looked like some sort of giant, large creature mimicking a tree. It was.
I guess we'll
Yeah, that's a good way
thoroughly
to put it.
look at Net or Niza.
I think that's what they call it, like a, tree bug, like stick bug. Yeah, that's what we call stick
I
bug.
mean, did
Stick bug.
its limbs look like a bug or an animal? Like I was seeing like paws at the end of the branches.
It looked like a bug, but it also had some of the branches which were thicker than normal bug appendages.
I mean,
Was
I
it
mean, look at-
22? Would I say it was either a bug or like more of like a giant bear that looked like a tree? Or...
Not a bear. Not a bear.
I
It
mean,
definitely looked
I know
more.
not a bear, but I mean, like, did its structure look skeletal or more muscular?
There weren't. It looked like it's made of wood, so it didn't look like there were muscles at all.
So
Hey.
it most likely was a giant bug.
Look, man, look around. This entire place is sinister. Let's just get what we came here for and get it the hell out as fast as we can.
Alright, can we also choose an order of how we go through this?
I go through the window.
You want to
Why
be
does-
first? Okay.
Does it
Well, I clear the
order
broken
really
glass
matter?
before I do so.
All right. You clear the glass and you start going in there. There's a spiral staircase going down. Is anyone going with you? Are you
Alright,
all
we'll
going
follow.
in? Give me an
Yeah,
order. You can
could
have
we-
2 people
could-
in here.
Could we
at
like
once.
write? Could someone write down the order that we're doing?
Ma'am, I'm
Or I
waiting.
check
That's a
the
good idea.
stability of the
I wanna be, like,
staircase
behind the
before
fox.
the entire party comes into the building.
Gotcha. Give me a roll. Give me a perception roll. See if it seems pretty safe.
Could I also roll perception?
Sure.
Are you going in
That's
right
not
after
bad.
him?
Steve, you think this place
No,
is
I'm going after
built
the
like a
fox.
rock?
But I'm thinking one. But once I get
Then-
in, I'm gonna
Then
be
once,
looking around.
just wait until you get in. Then
Okay.
Right. I look up and down. Look, what's what's inside? Just a spiral. What do I see?
Okay. When you walk in there, and it is basically, you don't see a lot yet because it's a spiral staircase in a round tower going down. So it looks like it goes down about 40 feet before it opens up into something, and you're too high up to see what yet.
Guys, I think this leads
Now
into
it
some kind
is dark in here,
dungeon.
but there's also a whole bunch of glowing, literally glowing mosses in here, glowing far more vibrantly than outside. Looks like this moss might have been built for light or something. So you got glowing
And-
mosses, glowing purple and yellow mosses.
and glowing moss. I don't know what the glowing moss is, but Vernon, you just get in here, man.
So who's gonna go after Steve?
Should be Electric's Denaria.
Okay, Litrix
Sure.
and Arya, and then I'm
After
guessing
Arya.
the fox, and then me, and then who would be behind me? Naz is it? No, wait.
I'm at the very back.
Okay, you're gonna be at the very back. So-
Alright, I make my way down.
Alright, so
Is
going
the fox
down,
gonna
everyone's
go
coming
in
with
after
you.
me?
Well, I guess we could totally come back to this place later.
Yeah.
Alright.
Potions, potions!
So as you... God, that's so funny. So as you're going down to the place...
And then you just fuse the mushrooms to yourself, and then you're just able to grow them.
Ew.
There you go, Tobin. I think that's a rough estimation
So-
of what it's like.
Awesome, I see it, thank
uh,
you. Good. That'll work. Alright,
Sorry, Arya.
so you start
I was
going
just
down,
waiting.
and the very end of it comes out, and it opens up, a little
Wait.
archway.
Electrix is in front of Steve, or
You
Just
should
side by
not be.
two at a time.
They're side by side because it's two at a
oh,
time.
we're going 2 at a time.
Fox is in the middle.
Uh-huh.
So you go down to the bottom and you come out. The first 2 people to come out. Yeah. So Litrix and Steve, you guys come out first, and you see some people sitting there, and there are 3 of them sitting there, and these guys look semi-similar to something you've seen before. Sitting there.
Well, I was gonna say, I was about to
What-
say that I wanted to roll perception when I entered.
Okay.
Hang on. What's the semi-similar part?
So you see 3 of these guys, and they're halflings, and they've just got loincloths on. Even the girl, there's 2 guys and a girl. And
Oh no.
yeah, and there's 3 of them, and they're sitting down there, and they're stirring something. A metal kettle, not too huge. This little metal kettle, not even on the fire, but they're just stirring it and doing something, and the girl spits in it, and she just keeps stirring the thing. And some fumes
My
are...
perception is a 20.
You're not supposed to roll yet.
Oh wait,
not in
I'm
there.
not. Okay.
You're not in there. You're not in there yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So she's stirring it, and she spits in it, and she's talking something, and she's talking, and it's a variant of common, and it's basically saying, "Oh, this will make us so much better," and then she spits in it and just starts stirring it up. And strange
guys,
accented, and they do have the
you
white
guys
paint
know
on
that-
there, and it's similar to Pat and his friends earlier, but not quite the same. These guys a little different, like a little bit. Their natural skin color is a bit purple.
They're in the
Alright, so
they're my people.
I say, hey guys, how you doing? I am Steve Williams. Also, do you know that spitting in your food is not very sanitary?
They all look up. They're shocked that someone's come in because no one's come in from that way for many, many years. And they'll kind of jump up, and the girl's holding onto the kettle with one hand, on the little metal handle for it, and she draws something. It looks like sharp wooden discs. So she draws this sharp wooden disc, and she gets ready. The other two guys get up, and they do similar things, both pulling out clubs.
Can we not, kill each other? Because that would be very inconvenient for me.
Sharp wood discs, not metal, sorry.
I haven't really, fought for this entire time, and I don't really plan on fighting now, especially in this deep, dank, whatever the hell this place is. You just like, this is probably your home, and some nice hospitality would be nice. Show me what this place is, or we could just fight, and you guys could kill yourselves by fighting us. What is your option? What do you choose?
They're staring at you guys. They really are just.
They
surprised
currently
you come
only
in.
see 2 people, right?
Yes. Are you the rest of you guys entering at the same time or no?
Well, we're
Well,
entering 2 at a time.
Right.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I mean,
because
are you
we
stopping or are you continuing to walk? Are you continuing to go into the place? Okay.
Well,
A little more
yeah,
description
but
then.
is Litrix and Steve like blocking the entrance?
I don't know. Are you? Or are you guys making way so others can come
I've
through?
kind of stood myself in front of Litrix in case they try shit.
So,
So
you go
are you
into
blocking the
defensive
stairs?
Position?
I don't know. That depends if Litrix is blocking the stairs.
Litrix is
I make
blocking
sure
the
that
stairs or
my
moving off
voice
to the side?
is. I make sure my voice is loud so the others can hear me.
Cool. So you
So
guys do hear Steve talk. Litrix, are you blocking the stairs
I hear
or
him
are you
talk
moving
and I
off to the
just slap
side?
myself in the face.
I wouldn't be purposely blocking the stairs.
Okay, are you purposely moving off to the side?
I mean, I was just following Steve, kind of, going into whatever place we're going into.
Sure. Okay.
So
So other people are kind of. You guys can come in if you want to then. So he's not
I continue. I guess I
So
continue my
obvious
conversation.
Okay.
I say, so what's it gonna be, guys? We'd have a nice little civilized conversation. I know a guy who could make some tea, or do you want some bloodshed? It's your choice.
Some more things about this building. What you're in is a room about 40 feet by 20 feet. And it goes up 40 feet high. And it's beautiful architecture in here. Different columns and stuff built into the sides of the walls. Very, very ornate. And periodically, some are missing. Periodically you have large brass bowls with different things growing out of it, mounted along the walls different times, and from this gigantic ceiling up there. So all kinds of things are hanging in there, hence the hanging gardens. The floor was some kind of mosaic pattern on there, but half of it at least is covered up with dirt, and other things are growing from there. These halflings are sitting basically, it wasn't in one of the piles of dirt that was there. So it's about half dirt and half just floor. There is an open archway opposite the tower, 20 feet away. There is 2 other doors that are closed on either other side. So you got the tower where you came in, opposite that is an archway, and then there are 2 other doors on either side. So it's a 40-foot by 20-foot place, and there's 3 other exits. An archway directly ahead, to your left is a door, to your right is a door. One of the guys starts trilling, goes, just kind of yelling like that, and he turns and runs.
Alright, bye.
The
What
other
about you two?
2 kind of slowly start backing away with their weapons in hand.
Well, you guys don't gotta fear us. I mean,
Alright,
I'm
so
completely
I'm
harmless.
in here. So everyone's now in here, and we all saw
Yes.
that dwarf dude leave.
Yes, the fox is fascinating.
Could I make a roll
It's more
to
of a
see
halfling.
if he's gonna get back up?
You mean
You're not
inside?
here yet, though, right? You're still
Yeah,
You can
we're
try
all
an
here.
insight. You can try an insight. Yeah, they're starting to come in now. That's fine. You can do an insight now. You saw the guy running away.
Well, I'm just gonna walk
18.
in further.
18? Okay. Well, insight. You're not really seeing his
Like, is
face
the
or
guy just
expression or
gonna
anything
go
like that,
run
but
and
he is
hide?
running, and you can tell he's frightened. You can tell he's alarmed. You can tell
So I
he's
don't
frightened.
know if he plans on.
You do know
getting-
he's frightened and alarmed, and it looks like he's running for somebody, but you don't know.
Oh, so it looks like he is actually gonna go to someone.
I don't know how you could determine that, but you know he's frightened and alarmed.
Well, if they were if they were planning on hiding, I think they would be like crouching a bit, like trying to
Yeah, okay.
reduce
He's going
the amount
much,
of fire.
much faster. He's definitely on his way towards something. He has a destination in mind.
How far away is he from me?
Just 20 feet.
40 feet?
20 feet.
20.
He's running through the
20
opposite
feet?
archway from where you came in. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how
The other two are about
big
10
is the
feet away
archway?
from you. The archway is about 5 feet wide.
Oh, okay. Mold earth, and that thing's blocked.
Super
But
blocked.
why?
Because
No, you can't actually.
why not?
Tilbin, where's the ground made out of?
It's half of it is dirt and half of it is the mosaic tile.
Okay.
A ceramic type
So
of thing.
you can only make the ground difficult. You can't block it with mold.
Oh, no, I'm gonna
And-
raise the dirt and make a wall.
And you can
What?
only do a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, and the door
Tilbin.
is 5 feet wide.
Tilbin, how wide is the archway?
It's 5 feet wide. The door's 5 feet wide.
Really, 5 feet wide?
That's why I asked. I asked
No,
that.
wait, everyone quiet, everyone quiet.
But the trouble is,
Wait, Tilbin, my understanding, it wouldn't be 10 feet wide because we're going down the stairs 2 by 2, right? Like side by side going
that
down
was the
stairs.
tower.
That was the tower.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There's also something you guys are forgetting. There's also not such. There's not. We're not in 1D here.
Right. So the trouble is, the 5 foot, is it 5 square feet? Is it 5 cubic feet? What is it?
So
I
5
get-
foot cube.
I can move
It's
earth
absolutely-
in a 5-foot
So
cube.
5 cubic feet, yeah.
If it's cubic feet, then you could block the door with it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, how high is the archway?
It looks like it's about 6 feet. So you can come close, you can block all but the very top of it.
And he would have to climb it if
Well,
he-
or
Yeah,
jump
but
over
yeah.
I'm
something.
pretty sure. Wait, everyone quiet. I'm pretty sure he can't. If you read it,
What?
you can excavate and move along the ground up 5 feet away. This doesn't. Yeah, but from what it sounds like is, I think it needs the area already needs to have 5 feet of cube of dirt.
Like,
Okay, let's take a look.
we have some architecture here. I really would hate it
If
to
the
someone
dirt
be
or
damaged
stone you
now.
target is on the ground, you
It
can
can
cause
only
it to come.
Dirt. Read the second one. If you target an area of loose earth, loose.
That's the first one. You can.
Yes, and that's the one that you're doing.
You could kind of partially block it and try to make it difficult terrain.
You
do the
cause
difficult
shade.
terrain.
If you cast the spell multiple times.
Yeah, like I'm going to chase this guy, and you're just gonna screw me over. Because
If you
I
want
kind of
you-
want to know where this guy's going.
If you want to, you can make it difficult terrain. You can't right off block it.
Why not?
Why do you want to do this in the first place? You're just inconveniencing me.
Because
wait.
I would like if we don't have to fight 20 people at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent.
Yeah,
everyone
and
quiet.
how helpful
Everyone-
is that going to be if one guy
everyone
already
quiet
went
a
off to
little
go
bit.
get 20 other people?
Okay, everyone quiet. How about this? Why not? Let's have everyone decide who should net be able to block off 5 feet, like a 5-foot thing of dirt, loose earth, which, you know, from a 5-foot cube. Okay, because from my understanding is you can only move 5 foot, like a 5-foot cube. Like you can only move an area that is in a 5-foot cube at onse.
Oh, that's not
Right.
a cubic feet. That's 5 feet. Oh, it is a
Yeah, I
cube
know.
though. It is 5 foot cube. It is
Yeah.
cubic. You're right.
Yep.
It's a 5
Anyways,
feet.
I have a
It's a
question.
lot.
So, yeah.
Let's compare.
Like,
Let's
Wouldn't it just fall apart?
Let's.
Wouldn't count the
Yeah,
floor as
it would.
Earth.
It would. You can do difficult terrain. You can make difficult terrain. It's not like making a stone wall though.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think you can block it off outright. You need a
Alright.
spell for that one, not the
Yeah.
cantrip.
Alright, well, it's also.
Yeah, so you can make it difficult terrain and that's it.
So what did Lutrix have to say? Because he tried to say something, but I cut him off.
I was gonna say if you guys could be arguing of what to do here, I was gonna say let's compare the choices.
So we know this is a halfling, so their speed. So I'm pretty sure that their speed is not as fast as mine, because I'm a tall human boy.
You're
Yeah,
right.
So I
movement
can
fine.
easily catch this guy. I think I'm close enough, am I not? I approached them.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, like what Steve is saying, yeah, the dwarves and gnomes and halflings' movement speed is 25.
25, right?
Same
Wait,
as mine.
how far is this halfling?
He's only about 20 feet away.
Only 20
He's
feet
by the
away.
door.
It's 20 feet away, and you really want him to come back?
You've got the other two who haven't really run yet. They just backed up a little bit.
I mean, my walking speed is 30 feet.
Here's a good question. Are they showing hostile intent?
No, they're not. They just want to defend themselves. They're scared. They don't know that they probably haven't had outsiders.
They have weapons out, but they haven't attacked.
Okay. We framed them so far. Are we planning to try to do anything?
Well,
Surprisingly for my character, I say we should probably just wait.
I agree.
Fine.
That is surprising for your character.
Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna try it to see if it just works.
Sure.
I see this guy,
Mhm.
and he's within the 120 feet. You said.
Yes. The ground is now difficult terrain for him. He's trying to get through, but the earth has moved over and
I'm
piled
gonna
up.
cast a message.
To him? Okay.
Yeah, to him, and I'm gonna try to use deception here, and tell him that the people who are arrived are here to help you. Make it seem like someone else is telling that, not me.
Roll deception.
No, wait. So these people might be religious. So say that like, your holy God is here to grant you your wishes, or that may backfire heavily.
I'm trying to go safe, saying these people are here to help you.
All right, yeah.
I think that's
do what you do.
Is that all right, Tobin? Deception?
You can try to do that, and deception sounds good, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
What if we throw in the God part? Would that be an advantage?
Does someone saying "come back"? We're not here to hurt you. Help?
I
like
would.
Steve Sleeves was doing.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
gonna- you just
I'm
enter their
saying,
place.
hey man,
It's going to be a disadvantage
Wait.
on there. We'll see what happens.
Still disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right.
you know, I'm saying, hey man, just come back. You know, have a nice little civilized discussion.
14. No,
Okay.
15. 15.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. The guy hears it and he goes like, ah! And he kind of turns and says, and yells to you. Well, not yells, he's 20 feet away. But he turns to you and says, you mind speak! In kind of this broken common.
You mind speak.
You mind speak. Who? Which one mind speak?
I like turn around and look at the party.
All of
Listen
them!
back.
All of you mind speak!
Arya, tell him to come here.
He stopped running. The other two are staring at you and they kind of stand up straighter and lower their weapons a bit. And these
Oh, they lowered
kind
their
of
weapons?
slightly purple-skinned halflings, yeah, they're lowering their weapons a bit. And the girl's like, "Do you mind speak?" And she lowers her hand, which had this sharpened wooden disc in it. And she looks at the others and says, we must take them to meet the garden masters."
Oh, well, that was very
Couple
simple.
friends.
Oh,
Everything has to be violence, boys.
Arya will.
Yeah.
Arya,
Yeah, net.
Arya will do message again and say, "Yes, take them to them."
She's like, "Oh, I have heard the mind speakers. The mind speakers. Whatever. And she's like, "You don't look like the mind speakers, but we will take you to them."
God, they think we're gods now, don't they? Or something like that.
So the three of them kind of gather together, and the one guy kind of turns to Knight and says, "You should sweep that up." And then they start walking out tentatively, but walking with you. They're going to that open archway. They're walking through it. Are you guys following?
Yeah,
Wait,
but I'm.
so who
pissed
said?
about one
I heard
thing.
something about sweeping up.
Mm-hmm.
It was towards kind of like with the mess with the bad terrain.
Yep.
It's about
So,
terrain.
so I say, hold on. I
No, they
got
said
this.
nines and not
I'm a professional, and I sweep up the mess.
Okay. So you sweep up the mess on there, and we'll take a few rounds to do that.
It
So you
takes-
sweep up just a few
I
rounds.
could
there.
just return it to normal.
That's true too.
Either or.
Let Steve have his moment.
That's fine. Alright, so it's cleaned up. And she's like, "Thank you." And then she keeps walking. You go through the archway, and it is another larger room there. And in the back of this room is yet another archway. This archway at the back of it leads to a corridor going down. So it looks like this thing is going kind of subterranean now. Now the part that you see now was obviously sunk into it. You gathered that 'cause you saw the tower out top. Whole thing is sunk. But the fox whispers excitedly, "That's the entrance to the underground hanging gardens. Right there, right there. We're here. I can't believe we made it."
Alright, then Arya's gonna pick up the fox and hold him the way down.
Okay. Now, this room you're going through now is 90 feet deep, so pretty big, and 40 feet wide. You still have the different things with the big bronze hanging, I want to call them pots, or not pots. Planters, there you go. Bronze hanging planters along there. And various plants are in there. The plants are usually not too normal. Several of them have the purple leaves and stuff. Some of them rustle as you go by. So it's a bit different. Some of them have different spores, which kind of are popping out periodically.
The mushrooms.
Yeah, the different things. It looks like some roots have popped up and cracked some of the tiles that are in there too. And it is it's a busy room. The mosaic has been shattered on the floor in many places. About half mosaic, about half dirt, just like before. But then there is that corridor at the very end, again. 5 feet wide, so it's single file for you guys. And it's going down big. It's still got the pretty mosaic tile, but it's going down at a nice angle. You can walk it, but it's an angle going obviously down. And they are walking in it fearlessly, and they're walking down smiling. And the girl looks back and says, "Did you talk to the masters to let them know you were coming?"
Arya do messaging and say they know.
"Oh, yes, did not mean to question." And they just keep walking. So that's very interesting. All right. So, going straight down this thing, and you walk for quite some time. And I mean you're walking for like 10 minutes through this thing. You guys okay with that? It gets less and less mosaic tiley, and more dirt on the ground here as it's been packed up. You do pass
I'm gonna
various...
roll perception.
Sure, roll it.
I have a question. With my passive perception of 18, what do I casually see?
It doesn't work exactly like that. There's
Yeah, it only works if you want to know what you see, you have to roll perception. If Tilbin wants to know if you see something as you just walk around and you're not looking for anything, I got 4, so.
Okay.
What do
Looks
I see
like
with
dirt.
my 26?
That's pretty nice. Okay. So walking around, you see the same type of thing. You do see your mushrooms. Several of the
You
ones
rolled
you've seen before.
persuasion,
Some
not
different ones.
perception.
Oh,
That's funny. Yeah.
I still roll perception. At least I didn't roll persuasion.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's really
re-roll.
hard for me to roll that.
I've been rolling persuasion.
what-
and it's...
I have a question. What's your modifier for perception? It's a +6, so 6 + 2, that's 8.
You don't just get to roll again.
Yeah, you
Oh.
literally said what. You should have said what would grab your previous
It's all right.
modifier.
So anyway, you do smell some kind of perfumes in the air, and it actually smells pretty good.
Woo.
And the
nice
guy looks
perfume.
back and says, "It smells good here. The gods have been working hard." And he continues to go down there. Takes
Did
about
they say god or goddess?
the gods.
Okay.
Okay, could I make like a religion roll?
Sure. Arcana. Well, yeah, original religion, absolutely.
Can you? You're not even from this place.
No, but deities live in multiple dimensions.
That's very true. Go for it.
That should be fine.
If they're actually deities.
I got an 18.
Not terrible. Not terrible at all.
And maybe the culture is similar to something I have seen or heard of.
All right, there's a lot of different things, but you think with that, because there's not much to go on, but you think with that, they're referring to some kind of vegetation god. So that's interesting.
God of harvest? God of nature?
Could be.
I don't know. When I heard vegetation god, I was seeing like intelligent man-eater plant deity thing. Like
Little
they're just
chop-
worshipping a giant Venus flytrap that can speak.
You mean Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't
Have you
have
seen that?
quite enough
Little
info
Shop
yet
of Horrors as a deity.
to figure it down completely.
Have you actually
But-
seen that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that movie
It's fun.
once a long time ago. A while
It's
ago.
Oh, maybe I
fun.
did watch it with you.
It had the guy
Yes,
that's
I
from
know.
Ghostbusters.
Yes, just
Yep. Good stuff. So you don't have quite enough to figure out
He was a lawyer in the
the rest of
second
it,
one.
though. All right. So you'll probably get the name of it soon enough. So that's cool.
Mhm.
But you're not quite sure yet. So you guys are going down this place. You travel a full 10 minutes on this thing. There is a side. I think Net, you rolled pretty high. I mean,
net.
Neza, you rolled pretty high on something too.
Yes, I did.
You did notice there is a crack in the cavern as you're going down it on the right, and it looks like a regular natural crevice or tunnel if you wanted to go off in that area too. It's up to you.
Nah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
you
just
pass
keep
by.
following people because
Gotcha.
I don't want to get lost.
Because people. Yeah, okay.
People.
So you go
Oh.
a full 10 minutes on there.
But by the way, I just want to double check something.
Sure.
Is the cave lit?
It has glowing fungus in it
Okay,
and
good.
different
Just wanna double
molds and
check,
stuff like that growing
'cause
in it.
I don't have night vision.
Nice.
There is a
I just
lot.
have to-
The further down you go, the more living this place becomes.
Oh, by the
There's
way,
different
Nice.
things on the walls and hanging up there.
I saw. Oh wait. So it's loaded.
I can help you if I've seen a place before. Like if I
That's true.
gone
I know, I know.
past places, I can help you.
Yep. So interesting stuff on here, and you're going deeper and deeper, deeper, and you travel a full 10 minutes, and then it starts to naturally open up into this cavern, and the cavern is weird because it's part natural and part stoneworked. So it looks like some work went in here too. The result is pretty impressive, and it is high. It's about 120 feet high, and it opens up pretty vast. Now, your vision is limited to about like 30, 60 feet, whatever your night vision is. Even humans can see this because of the glow. Actually, I take that back and see further because everywhere is glowing. So it goes out and it opens up, and it's pretty big, but there's lots of, what do you call it, where the stalactites and stalagmites meet? Whatever those things are. So there's lots of different...
Morsels?
I don't know, but there's lots of different spots there. All around the place are hanging bronze, those bronze planters, and then it gets even more barbaric to stone ledges that have been carved out, which are serving as planters also. So all kinds of different crazy plants are in there, and way off there, and I mean way off, 300 feet away on the left, you see a waterfall coming down and crashing into this little lake type of thing like this. And behind, well, that's all you see for now. And you can go in and it widens, and that's on your right. You can go straight, you can go left, you can go to the right. These guys are walking immediately to the right. And there goes this, the masters have greeted you, so good, we shall go see them. There's lots of creatures in here. Several of these different kind of halfling things walking around, working, harvesting, hard at work on their things. Several of them are climbing up the sides of this, looking fairly dangerous, and going up to the different planters, pouring stuff into there, trimming off things and sections of it with sharp knives, and kind of harvesting, going about that type of business. Lots of different things here, lots of weird, strange things here. You do notice a few other of those guys walking along. Several of them have deep purple skin for these halflings. These guys are generally pretty fat, and they're dressed in more formal robes on there, and they have necklaces of fruit. Looks fully ripe fruit, not rotted, but pretty much almost overripe fruit. Maybe peaches, fat plums,
Like they would be super
and so
sweet.
forth, figs. Yeah, exactly. So at the peak of ripeness, right before it goes bad. And they all look right before it goes bad. Not a one of them looks rotted, but they're wearing these things. And the one starts walking up to you. His hands are like this. He sees him walked in. He looks a bit puzzled, and he comes up. All these guys are bald, by the way. The ones in the formal robes. And he comes up, and he speaks common, like he hasn't spoken it for a while. He says, "Brothers and sisters, welcome to Creela's Paradise, the Hanging Gardens. And now you've got your answer for the deity. The deity is Quila, goddess of rotting vegetation, living against the odds and fighting back for vegetation. So that's the goddess.
All right, Arya will cast messages saying this fox wanted us here.
To the purple ball guy?
Yeah, bald guy.
Okay. And he listens and he messages you back. It says, "Is the fox your leader?"
And Arya will reply again in a message saying in the way, this fox wanted to be here and he wanted to be safe while here.
Okay. He says, he bows to the fox. He says, "I see." And he's talking out loud now. He says, "But what are you here for? How may I assist?"
And Arya will put down the fox and say, "What do you want, fox?"
The fox says, "I wanted to see the gardens. I wanted to sample. It's what is it?" Fox starts looking around. Now, all of you guys, give me a perception here. And if you get an 18 or above, let me know.
Oof.
I got
Am I
you.
here?
Oh,
or am I
17's
not?
so close. 17's so close.
You're here.
Yep, you're there. You're all
You're
here.
here.
Am I? Oh,
20!
Nice.
Hey!
These leaves and
Just me
Borgate.
and Steve.
Yep.
All right. So you guys both of you notice these big hanging.
Wait, did it
brass-
have to be 17 or higher?
18?
18.
Oh, 18.
That's not too
Flat.
obvious on there. These big brass hangers that are all over the place, all on the walls and hanging from the sides of the stalactites and stalagmites all over the place. It's almost like a little maze in here. But you notice in those, and also the druid work stone shelves there, which are the planters. Many of these things have parts of animals, have parts of people. There's a two-fingered hand. You don't know where the other fingers went. It's kind of sticking out of there, half decomposed in there. It looks, if you roll the 18 or higher, that they're using humanoids as fertilizer for these things. And the ones that have
Sounds
these treatment are growing very vibrantly and very interestingly. You also notice that some of these vines have veins on there, and you can see the pulse of fluid through these vines with human-like veins. Very, very not right. So that is going on in here.
I lean into Arya and I whisper quietly that they're using humanoids as fertilizer.
So I see that there's corpses on the walls, I'm guessing now.
No, not
Basically,
you.
not, well, no.
Oh,
okay.
wait. Is he talking?
Orgus will nod his head in admiration at a fellow corpse.
God. That's hilarious. All right,
I'm
cool.
just gonna say this right now. Tilvin,
Yep.
what inspired you to come up with this? Is it Lovecraft or?
A lifetime of reading and writing science fiction and fantasy.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Cool.
And Arya will just say in common, "May the fox do what you."
I almost
Which
thought
is
you were going
that-
to say, "May the fox be with you." I was-
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Okay.
You can't say that now. If you do it, Disney owns your.
Right.
Now.
That's true.
So I also kneel down and I whisper to the fox. I also tell him of the humanoid fertilizer, and
The
I
fox
ask
is
him what.
very nervous. Yeah, the hair is starting to rise on the back. The fox is next. But there's supposed to be treasure. Where's the treasure?
Perhaps the knowledge is the treasure, my friend. I will pet his back.
I have a question.
Maybe.
I'm going to call them monks. Do the monks hear
Yes.
the fox saying, "Where's the treasure"?
They do seem like monks of some type. Yeah, the fox is just perplexed. The fox is hoping for, golden leaves and different things there. Didn't
I
happen the way he
just
thought.
realized this.
Huh.
Wanna be a flytrap?
Huh?
You'll get it later. Tilvin can continue.
There you go. So, there you guys are. The fox is perplexed. The guy is, truly confused on why you're there. The three halflings leading you down here are trying to eagerly lead you on toward the waterfall area where the masters are.
Okay, several red flags, guys. Humanoid fertilizer, eager leading, underground people. Most likely, you're gonna attack us or something.
Well, I guess let's
Hey,
go
Tilden?
to lead us.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tilden.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to look at to observe the corpses on the wall.
No.
You
Do
don't
we
know
have
about
that
them.
time?
Oh wait, I still
Yeah,
Unless someone
no, I
told you, you don't know
them,
about
and
them. You
no,
didn't see
Fine,
them.
they're too far away.
And I will
Fine.
leave you behind.
All right. How about this? Those in favor of seeing these gods say aye.
I want to see the
Oh.
masters.
Oh, see.
Masters are
What
gonna be
else would you
fun.
like to-
I
Come
am
on, Porgus,
curious.
to the
so,
masters.
aye.
Could I,
Alright.
Why
could I
not?
The
roll
halflings that
insight
you
on
met
the
earlier,
monks?
like nodding back and forth. Sure.
Sure, let's go and see the gods.
Alrighty.
You know something? I think
Guys,
they love
I-
me.
I
And
pick
I'll
up the I
Yeah.
pick up
Porgus knows
Oh,
I
Ned.
pick up the fox and I tell him that he will be safe in my arms.
The fox is like, okay, that sounds
I
that
can
sounds
just
grand. Thank you.
imagine you. I can just imagine you holding the fox.
I can
like
imagine that happening. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
puppy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who's a cute little
Petting its
puppy?
head, right? All right, Net, you're you have no idea. You have no idea.
You
These
are
things are
so
different, and they smell like perfume, and they're just strange. Even the tint of their eyes, where normal people have white eyes, there's just a purple tint in there, and it's the same kind of color of purple from the vines in this place and everything. So it all seems kind of weirdly
Alright,
related.
Could I
you
roll
don't know what
Arcana on the purple eye thing?
Not this round. You've already rolled
Oh.
a check on something. So,
Hey,
yeah.
Tilden,
Huh?
do you agree that the masters might love me?
Sure.
I mean, they have humanoid pot things.
All right.
I'm a bug with
Let's
mushrooms.
move on. The eyes headed to follow the three into the chamber of the
You
gods.
can do that, so they can walk.
Chambers,
Yes.
chambers,
So they can walk in at
chambers.
300 feet toward that little lake, and there's like a narrow walkway, just 2 feet wide, that you can walk through, and actually behind the waterfall. So they take you there, and as you're walking this way, two of the fat, short, halfling, purple, smell like perfume, kind of a sickly sweet perfume, guys walking there in their robes with their hands like this all the time. And they're walking there, and one starts to look very uncomfortable. And he kind of talks to the other one. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
Yes.
Yes.
Those of you
Damn,
that
I
speak
should've
Undercommon, many of you, it's awesome. He's talking to the other guy there, and he's saying, "Brother, is this right? We don't know them. They're seeking the gods. We don't know them. Is this safe?" And the other one kind of hesitates, and they both stop for a minute. When they stop, the three halflings leading you stop instantly too, looking back expectantly, like, "Come on, come on!"
All right, then
Wait, so the two that were worried stopped?
Yes.
Arya's going to do a message, but with the subtle magic, so she doesn't do any voice or somatic,
Okay.
and just say to them that to one of them, either or, it doesn't really matter, that not everything is known and some things cannot be foreseen.
The guy looks around wildly. Or basically, he knows his spells. He's trying to see if anyone's in range that could have done that. He's not seeing anything, not detecting anything on that. So he sighs briefly. Okay, now, go ahead and roll a straight deception.
Okay.
This is Jesus H. Christ speaking. These guys are A-okay.
That's pretty good. He just kind of nods and says, "Brother, this has not happened in many years. I think this is a sign." They keep walking. They're walking with you guys. They're walking with you guys. Now, something else has happened. So
Plant
as you're
gods,
approaching
plant
this
gods.
place, go ahead and roll a... I think it's perception. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Give me a second here.
If you could describe the thing,
Say again?
like Is it magical? What type of thing is it? Like, what's the reason it would be perception, you think?
What's the reason it wouldn't be perception?
Yeah, if
I
you
don't want
want
to tell you.
Perception, and then we'll say, oh, it should
I'm
have
gonna
been.
be rolling perception anyways to see where we're going and what's going
Just
on.
roll wisdom.
18.
Fine, if all
Nah.
making perception checks, why not?
Okay, it's
I got
gonna
20.
be.
22.
It is going to be actually Arya.
Oh, Arya.
So, go
Oh,
ahead.
just whoops.
What is it? Oh, there it is. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
Okay.
save.
Straight
Wisdom
wisdom
save.
save. Straight wisdom
Mm.
save.
Okay, wisdom. Oh,
Okay.
so bad.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
It
Oh,
doesn't
only
matter.
Arya has to do a wisdom save?
15.
15.
Yeah, only Arya.
Wait, first thing first, did I save or fail?
You barely saved. So
Okay.
that's good. So
I
as
just
you,
need to know if I need to
Yep.
add a D8. You know, you can't tell me what happened, only if I failed
Right.
or if I saved.
right, you barely saved. But you sense something else here other than all the people staring at you in this place. You sense something else was staring at you kind of from above, maybe?
Alright, so two things. Either spiders, or we're gonna deal with some really scary, giant, carnivorous plant god thing.
Dude.
And,
Hopefully, it's my God.
No, it's just.
Or- you know,
Plant masters. Plant masters.
No, we're
Plant
just dealing with
masters.
Willy Wonka and some.
Alright. By the way, I'll explain that after this why I'm calling this place a Venus flytrap.
That's pretty funny.
I think some people can probably guess why I say that.
Because it smells sweet and there's people.
Well, because the fox was like, "There's treasure in here."
Alright, so we can
So
take
yeah.
I get what you're putting down, Nice. I get it. I get
Oh,
it.
actually, with our perception rolls that we decided to roll, do we see anything as we go down this tunnel or
Yeah,
pathway?
you're just going into the place. You're going behind the waters and the thing. The water itself is sweet smelling. And it's not the purest water. It's fine. It seems nourishing.
What do I get with my 22?
Okay. It seems like it's almost a plasma kind of thing like that. It seems there's more nutrients in the water that should be in the water. It seems almost like a lifeblood.
I see that
Oh,
too since I
yes,
got
I
Well, I
20.
guess we're gonna drink it later.
So the water seems like so the water seems to be alive, but there's no fish.
The water seems to be
Think of the.
It's a waterfall.
Nutrient
Rich.
grow
Like,
in
like
the
nourishing,
water.
nutrient rich. You see, like
Okay.
you almost see the fluid kind of almost jelly-like parts in some of the water as it seems
water's-
almost like it's full
the
of
water's a
amoebas or
bit
something.
thick.
Yeah, in a way.
This
There's
guy
flashes
reminds
normally
me
and stuff, but yeah.
that this water is lifeblood. It makes me imagine that these or working halflings are like cells or some type of part of the body that works in these
Oh.
lungs of the immune system, and we're
I get the
sleeping our
reference.
way through, or they think we're beneficial and letting us through.
That's great. That's great.
We're a parasite.
I'm going to exhale through my nose to push out anything that was, could be in there. Then I push up like my bandana over my, my mouth and nose.
Okay.
So just to
So
keep
try and
any
take some precautions. All right. So you did
Yeah,
the COVID defense. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys go in there, and they take you behind the waterfall. They start going through that, and the trip behind the waterfall, going along with things. This is weird because there's lots of different cave openings as it goes. So it looks like there's an opening on the right and then the left, and you keep going, and you go on again for about another 10 minutes. And at the very end of it, there's a giant iron door. There were a total of 3 other cave entrances there, cave openings there. They seem fairly natural. You keep going. I assume you keep going and following your guides. And you do
Until
come.
I see something that tells me otherwise.
Oh yeah, it gets as you go on. It's
Hey, I want to cast something in these doors.
sure, but just to let you
Why-
know, oh, the other openings don't have doors. The only door you see is at the very, very end.
And I know that one.
Okay. So you do see different things, and it's pretty more apparent now that everybody can see that a lot of the stuff hanging here, and this is getting very, very ornate, and it's got nice tile laid in here too. And it is very ornate, and now you have gold hanging bowls that stuff is planted in. So it's getting pretty fancy. The stuff planted in there, you've got one plant that has a nice thick stalk that ends in a humanoid hand coming out of there. Brown, looks full of bark, but it kind of opens a bit as you go by.
Does it look
like
similar
this.
to the thing I saw outside?
It looks like a more advanced version of what you saw outside.
Okay.
I have
Right.
a correction.
And going back to what I was saying, wanting to cast a spell.
What's that? Okay, yeah.
I'm actually going to cast Thaumatology with a subtle spell
Okay.
and have the doors open as we approach them.
Oh, so it looks like the doors... Oh, wait, you're going to make the doors open?
Yeah, with Thaumatology, which I can instantly open any unlocked door. So
Okay.
if it's unlocked, I can open.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is not. There's a... as it just rumbles a bit. And it is locked.
Will any of them
And
freak out because of this?
all of you hear in your heads, who arrives? Who? What foreign creatures arrives? So you all hear this.
Steve
And
Sleeves is the name.
two priests look surprised. They start answering back in Undercommon, and they're speaking out loud. They say, "Our guests from above to see the masters." And he looks stunned at the response. He turns suddenly to you guys. And one of the monks kind of shakes his head, like, "Oh God," and the monk says, "You must leave, you must leave." Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Why should we
You
leave?
do notice a few other things. Some of the hands growing out of things are shifting a bit. From out of the dirt from one of the planters comes a paw, which comes up, and another paw is
Porgus?
pulling its head out.
Plan
and its
B?
head is interesting because it's got the body of like a cat-like thing, but it's got no head. Its neck is a long tentacle coming out there. So you got
Wait,
some
his head is replaced with a tail?
tentacle,
Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet.
a plant
Porgus,
tentacle,
plan
a plant, a plant
Hang
vine.
on.
Sorry, plant vine.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So things
Before
are
you
starting
start
to,
pulling that-
and you still haven't gotten even through the door yet. So
Wait. Porgus, plan B.
the doors are
you
big
plan B.
metal
How
doors.
big is
It's-
the room?
Everyone quiet. I'm trying to figure out
Okay,
what
sorry.
Porgus
You're
is
What
saying.
basically in a
want?
wide corridor. It's only 10 feet wide.
Everyone run! It's shambling mounds!
Just.
You guys fought one of those once,
before you
remember that.
do anything rash. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I have PTSD.
How big
I'm
is the
kidding.
room again?
PTSD from shambling mounts.
You send one.
Yeah, it's
aren't
10
I?
feet wide. You're going through a corridor. You're at the doors, which are filling up the full 10 feet. They're 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide. Solid, reinforced metal doors. Look very, very, very strong. If you had to kick them down, you'd have to get an amazing roll.
How big is the
Excellent.
room?
Alright, boys, step
Like,
back.
the room is
Steve's
like
got this.
10 or 20 feet?
Guys.
Say again?
Jesus Christ. Can I say something?
It's 10 feet wide.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
room's
make an
only 10
attempt.
feet wide?
Yep. You're
That's
not in
that.
the room
Quiet.
yet. The doors are locked.
Oh.
You're in the corridor.
Yes, Lectrix?
Ah, damn it. I've been trying to get this out for 10 minutes now.
Sorry.
Like, before you start knocking down the damn door and kind of causing a hostile scene, I want to try to do something.
Okay.
I kind of yell out, "We are here to worship you."
Litrix. See, I think I think that you think this is a good idea, but what you gotta think? What are these fine people's definition of worship? Is it sacrificial worship, or is it just a simple little
Like
prayer
what?
every day?
I'm just gonna cover his mouth, and
Well,
I'm gonna
he
see
said-
how this plays.
Okay, well,
This is a valid.
Whose mouth?
This is
Uh,
valid.
Steve Sleeves.
Okay.
All right. Well, one, I'm not talking in character. This is an.
Oh, you're not? Oh,
okay. Okay.
I
Well,
think you're-
one of the monks looks over to you and kind of turns his head as he's listening to something. And then he says, the test then. And
Oh.
from where you are, Litrix, this vine comes out of one of the planters and just keeps stretching and stretching and crawling along the ground. And starts wrapping around your ankle and going up. And it's this bright purple. And deep purple veins are pumping something along it. and it comes over and it goes around you, and on the underside of it, roll a perception as it's crawling up and wrapping around you.
Could I roll
I'm
also roll
scared of the
perception since I'm
test.
nearby?
Yeah.
This I got 19 plus 6.
Jesus. Okay, you notice that as this thing is wrapping around you, about the top foot of this vine, which hasn't wrapped around you yet, but will wrap around roughly about your thigh if it keeps going, there are a whole... What'd you get?
I got a 15.
Okay, you see little glimmers of things at the end of the tentacle. But Litrix, you notice that these things are like needles. They're like sharp needles. They're like syringe needles. Dozens of them as this thing's about to wrap around you and probably pierce you. It doesn't look like it would kill you, but don't know. So it's wrapping slowly around you. Litrix, my question for you: are you allowing this to happen? They said it was a test. It's up to you.
Good test.
I thought so. Thank you.
We are ready to help you out in any way. Just say the word. You can all let out.
Yes!
Let it.
Let's go for it.
So,
Yes.
wait, hold on. So this can be either a faith test or a intelligence test. So, because
Yes.
everyone here, they're like herbologists or whatever the hell, herbologists.
Yeah.
So it's either a test of, hey, is this thing dangerous? And if you're smart enough to get this the hell off you, or is it like, do you have faith in me that I will not murder you with this here thing?
Also, I mean, they're just going to inject him with something
Alright.
that kills him.
All
So
right.
do we plan on fighting?
So it goes
No.
wrapping around you, and you feel the bite as about 24 sharp needle things, like thorns essentially, go and just start wrapping around your thigh, and just and you feel very weird as this cold starts flooding into your bloodstream.
Okay.
And I know you're immune to poison,
Am I?
but it's... Wait, are you?
He's not. He's not.
Say yes.
He's not a lizard man?
Quick. No, he is. He's
Hey.
totally immune.
No, you're thinking my previous character.
I'm a Wan T, right?
hang
You're right
on,
about that.
hang
Sorry
on.
about that. No, I was thinking
The
Wan T.
Yeti. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was thinking the
I was
Yeti,
thinking Wan T. I apologize.
not lizard folk.
Okay, so it wraps around you and...
Give me a...
Wait, Litrix.
Sure, I'll let you look.
Yeah, you don't have poison resistance. Which I'm gonna pick up in 4 levels.
His armor, his scale is actually natural armor. It's 13 plus his dex, that's his AC with only his skin.
Sorry, I'm logging in. Da, 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 da.
Da da da.
For a second there, I thought it was going to be the A-Team theme
Yeah.
song.
What do you think I was saying?
It's
Ah.
pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, you ready?
Arya, I think you're gonna have to open that door because I think they kinda,
Oh, we can't.
I don't know. No, he was talking
Yeah, I
about
don't
how
think
to
I have
spell.
anything
Okay,
towards
So I'm going to
poison.
ask for a saving
Yeah,
throw.
you
I'm
can.
sorry about that. DC 17, go for
Yeah,
it.
that's-
It is against wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yep,
It's an interesting saving throw.
yep.
Not even
You'll see
constitution.
why. Nope.
This is
Okay.
interesting.
It
Well,
starts
August,
piercing
let's
in, it
go
goes
get
flowing into your
poisoned.
blood, reaches your brain.
Borges, let's go get poisoned.
Wait. Am I. What? Am I able to cast.
You're breaking up. Are you what?
Okay, does that work?
21!
You got a 21? Alright. You can accept it if you want to. You don't have to. You feel it going in and altering your mind. Some kind of vision it's trying to grant you. You don't have to. It is, you know that it is trying to change your basic core.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so
that's-
scared.
I'm guessing.
Accept or
I'm
deny.
guessing the sight is enticing, but you don't want it changing who you are.
No, it's a better question of what I really want to do.
You know.
He wants to betray us all for glory and riches.
No, I'm very curious.
God.
And God for me for making stupid mistakes
Tillman,
on
I have a
purpose.
question. Can I
Sure.
roll like nature or arcana to see if it's magical? To see if the plant is magical.
Yeah,
To
do a quick roll.
identify the
Do a quick
plant.
roll.
Wait, Tillman, what?
Sorry.
Do a quick roll, yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Arcana.
I
Good.
was thinking survival since he's trying to figure out what kind of plant it
Not
is.
if you're trying to figure out magic.
21.
Okay. There was magic involved in the creation of this. It was nourished and raised with magical stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so, Lidrix, I'm dying to know.
I know everyone else is.
Yeah.
It's time to hunt some plants.
I kind of
Wait.
want to do something, and I know how bad this can really make. I know this could kill my character. Oh, but I'm so fucking tempted. I'll say yes.
Oh
my god.
It floods you. You
Lidrix.
feel a coolness flood your brain. So now, what I need to know about your character and about your character. Are you cold-blooded or hot-blooded, or what are you?
It's a lizard.
Yeah, no.
He's
so
a
you're-
lizard.
I mean, fully cold-blooded lizard.
It is a lizard folk.
So cold-blooded, I guess.
I'd imagine
hang on.
cold-blooded.
Maybe. I mean,
Let's ask Google.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I don't know what their specific blood is like for
Right.
lizard folk.
what
Yes.
do you- we got a yes,
Yes,
from
they are.
Google? Okay.
Yes.
So your
Yeah,
body
they are.
temperature doesn't change, but you
cold.
feel it maybe shift a few degrees or something.
Okay.
So you're essentially cold-blooded, which doesn't really shift you too much. The other thing is you become very aware as this thing floods your veins, it just starts pumping through there. Very aware that of all the plants around you. Very aware of all the plants around you. And you
Does he
become,
become a druid?
a few other things happen here. The veins in your body are now pumping the purple stuff. Instead of regular blood, I imagine your blood's red blood. So it's now the purple stuff pumping in your veins, which looks a little bit strange against your regular green skin. You've also got, in addition to the awareness of all the plants and stuff, you feel like a community with them, like you can communicate with them easily. You also feel, just in an offhand way, you couldn't even dream about having any other bite. I don't know what you'd eat. Normally lizards are omnivores. You wouldn't even dream about eating another salad. You wouldn't ever eat a tomato or a kumquat or a peach. No vegetables whatsoever. You are now pure carnivore. So that's some of the things on there. You cannot harm any of these plants,
Okay.
including these priests here. They've got the purple stuff in their veins. These halfling things, they've got part of it. So you couldn't even harm them if you wanted to. You cannot do that. You feel this warm glow in your mind. And
Hey,
you
Tillman,
feel
I'm-
an almost sleeping presence. And it literally is the goddess Krila of the rotting vegetation, living against the odds and fighting back.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does he feel about Niza?
Are you warm-blooded?
I am warm-blooded,
Then you are dinner.
but I am
Mushroom.
covered in mushrooms because mushrooms kind of infused.
Well, I'll probably scrape the mushrooms off.
Yeah, but mushrooms
Kinda
are more
screw
of a
you.
fungus. They're a fungus, not a plant.
Well, the thing is, what's really interesting is how I kind of designed my character is almost how Tobin has this. And
So
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
make
did
it
you really
away.
just say fungus aren't
If you're
plants?
warm-blooded,
He
you're...
did.
they're not. They're
They are.
They're-
I didn't say
they're-
fungus aren't
their
plants.
structure is more complex.
I'm saying if you're warm-blooded, you're dinner.
Okay.
They'll probably scrape the mushrooms off and just enjoy you.
I am going to change that 14th level because 14th level is going to be really, really interesting.
Cool. So Lidrix, you got a whole bunch of different things going on. And instead of the whites of your eyes, it's now the purples of your eyes. So you see
Wait, I
this
was
guy
always
totally
dinner
change.
to him.
Huh? Well,
I
more
was
so
always
than
dinner
normal
to
now.
Electrix.
Yeah.
Well, here, to be fair, I mean, 3 of you should actually be interested now.
Hey, Tilden.
Let me finish.
Yep.
Litrix, now that he's been injected with that, is obviously interested. Niza, because of the whole rot thing, the goddess being the goddess of rot. and Borges rot for some obvious reasons.
You know what's funny? This is for the whole eating thing. That doesn't change much.
Yeah, for the lizard man, no, not too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I know lizards are omnivores, so now you're just interested in meat, so, yeah.
But
salads are gross to you.
do I
now,
see his eyes turn purple?
Oh, yeah, y'all see this. He's got the veins
Okay.
flowing purple through him now. It's, yeah.
Could I make some sort of roll to see if I can figure out a way to undo that? Because it really seems like brainwashing. So I'm like, could I figure out where the core of this thing is? And if I destroy it, could I, like, undo this?
I'm just excited to see what's about to happen.
Mostly
Do a
just
quick
to know if the
cursory
answer
roll.
is-
Do a quick cursory roll. It is magic, so do an arcana. Or you do a medical, too, if you want. Whichever one you want. You're not going to
Probably
get
just
too
be
much
theory
because you haven't
kind of
even
thing.
studied it yet. But you can get a quick arcana check on this.
Well, 11 medicine.
You have
I got
no
23.
idea. Oh, you got 23? Woof.
Yeah.
All right. This is magical and medicinal both. And it's changed the core of who he is. So you could undo it. It might wear off after a while. If he drinks from this water and keeps nourishing it, it'll stay. But as it is now, it'll probably wear off after a while. Depends how much he was injected.
Okay, so as long as he doesn't drink the water, it will not
Not
become
just the water. The water
permanent.
here, the food here, the air here. Everything nourishes these things.
Okay. Wait, even the air?
You rolled
Oh, wait,
23.
so in other
even
words,
there.
if you subtract... So in other words, any of these people can be... could be cured.
Turn back.
Yeah, turned back.
Maybe
when
if they were raised this way, they might not be salvageable.
So,
Okay,
who
so
else wants to
depending
join
on
the
how
plant
long
cult?
Okay, I was thinking like a vampire thing where the second they have blood, there's no more cure for
It's
them.
not
or
a blood
werewolf.
based. No. It's no.
Yeah, so it's not like the second
It's
you
not a
take
lycanthropy
the,
thing or anything. No.
Yeah, so it's not the second you take it, it's permanent. It's temporary
his
for
zombie
most
class.
cases.
He is it
Think of
now,
like
and
the
it will be
zombie spill.
maintained if he keeps being exposed to this stuff.
Yeah, but it takes time to become permanent. Only it's
Yeah.
also in the air, which is a little. So in other words, we have to get him out of the building, or at least the.
Yeah.
The cave system, actually.
But
Yeah.
so, Gilman, does Litrick even want to leave?
Don't know.
I doubt.
Don't know.
I,
So this
I'm just
happens. The priest looked very pleased and sigh in relief. The three halflings like clapping their hands and enjoying the show and nodding and smiling.
well, I guess, should we join the plant cult?
I don't.
I don't know.
Oh. So
I
I'm the
find-
weird one.
Oh, hey.
I said I don't know.
Now that
not
we've
no.
got Barney the
Give out.
dinosaur part of the party, you guys gonna let us see your god master, whoever the hell he is? She.
Let
the
me
priests
get real
say,
quick. The traits I got currently is purely meat eater, can talk to plants currently in this area at least, and highly aware of the plants nearby.
yeah,
And I can hear
Highly aware.
hurt the plants or say again.
yeah, highly aware.
Highly aware, and I couldn't hurt the plants or the monks if I even wanted to. Okay,
Correct.
good. Okay, anything else I'm missing?
Not that I'm thinking of at the moment. Just a huge awareness of things.
Oh,
You
cool.
love me. I love you. We're a big happy family.
Yay.
Goodness.
If I kind of want to do an insane thing.
Go
I
ahead.
kind of want to go
Lizards
to
did.
one of the pots and just sit there for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Do you do
quiet.
that?
We know what you want to do.
Well-
No, you're not doing it.
Fine.
You're not casting that spell as a ritual.
Just.
And I don't think that
Alright.
spell will even
So-
work.
What
Yeah,
do
I
the
don't know
monks
if they'll
reply
even
with?
do
Do they let us through the doors?
The monks nod at you and says, "You have been proven. You may visit the gods. You may visit the
Okay.
masters. And you, who else would like to come in?" And a couple more vines start creeping forth.
Oh, wait, we
I,
have to do the whole vine thing to enter?
It's looking that way.
Yeah, but how about I just kind of not have that happen to me, and then I can go through because I am closely related to this guy right here, the purple lizard man. So I'm practically already returned. I mean, I love plants, you know. I got a nice
You see a
garden,
priest
I
shaking
take
his
care
head
of
and
them.
and holds out his arm and shows you all the purple veins. Says, "But you are not one of us yet."
I mean, I like the color purple. That's my favorite color. Does that count?
Alright, I'm gonna
boy.
start.
He smiles
Wait.
friendly and comes toward you, Steve. And he says, "I can make you one." And he reaches in and pulls out this little pouch. And he reaches his hands in and he comes out with this stuff, and it's kind of a mossy substance you haven't seen before, and it's deep blood purple. And he goes like kind of sprinkles some on your shoulder. Do you let him?
I question what he's doing, and then
To make you one of us.
is this permanent?
He says, "It can be." And he goes over to sprinkle it on you. Do you let him?
I kind of, I kind of like, hey man, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this. It's a very big change.
He's
sprinkling
it. Do you let him or do you not?
I kind of step back and I
Alright,
say
so you
that,
refuse?
you know, well, in a respectful way. I don't want to piss him off. They got
Well,
a bunch of
He's trying to
carnivores
anoint
here.
you with this, and if you back off, that's fine. But if you're backing off, let me know. You are? I need to know. I really do.
Okay, well, while Steve thinks of his decision, I would like to.
Hey, Borges,
Hang on a second.
Whisper
Hang on a
to-
second. Hang on a second. While this is going on, I'm gonna do the countdown because it's happening. You ready? Give me a
Oh,
decision
come on.
within the 6, 5. Sprinkle,
My
sprinkle,
character
sprinkle.
hungry.
Four.
Shut the.
30.
Or I step back.
They're
I
coming
step
down.
back. I
All
step
right,
back.
the flakes kind of fall on the ground and turn instantly black. And he looks at you and says, "You are not welcome. Show this one out." And one of the halflings
Alright.
bows.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, so it's that easy to get out. Okay,
Alright, Arya's also saying, show me the way out too. I'm
Okay.
just here to guard these converts to your cause.
Okay.
Ooh, the fox! What's the fox doing?
Freaking
Oh, yeah,
out,
well,
kind of
he's
going
in
in
my
circles. Oh, is he?
He's
Yeah,
in-
let's jump in your arms
Yeah.
and stay there. Yeah.
Oh, the wolf
Okay.
is coming with me too. It's not becoming a convert.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Wow.
to Borges and Arya, and I'm gonna whisper to them, and I'm go,
Why
guys.
Borges and Avia? Borges is with
Ah.
me, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm kind of undecided.
Yeah,
I'm
me
kinda
too.
whatever-
How greater
whatever
restoration is
teammates
gonna work
are-
against this.
So,
Borges, you want to go to private chat and talk about this?
I don't think that. Oh,
No.
can we
Okay.
continue this?
How about a 5-minute break to get water and all that?
you want us 5 minutes?
Didn't we already
Yeah.
have a 5-minute break?
We did.
That's
We can
fine.
do it again. That's fine.
Like, two
Okay.
hours
To
ago,
talk about it?
I need to go use the toilet and we filled
Gotcha.
my water.
Yeah.
I like.
Wait, is this a good stopping point?
I kind of like this right now.
It's
been
because
almost 4
it's
hours.
kind of
I think
exciting.
we should make a decision on the conversion and all that, and then afterwards, after everyone's made a decision of what they want to do, like join plant or leave.
Then we stopping point.
Yeah.
Good. So just a few
Yeah.
more seconds. I know.
I-
Sorry about that. All right.
That's okay.
So Halfling takes Steve's hand and starts to lead him back.
Arya's going with them.
Okay, so another halfling takes your hand and starts to lead you back. And the fox is like, "Oh god, oh god, oh god, this is terrible, this is terrible. Oh, it's so awful." And what's Borges doing? What's Niza doing?
Niza's
Um.
very, very intrigued, but Niza really doesn't know because Niza's Niza. Niza has been Niza sees this community, sees it peaceful, and she's a bit tired of all the fighting, the running. But Niza also wants to continue her adventure. Niza's very undecided. She
Okay.
only has to deal with the mushrooms that is with her.
Well, you do
But-
hear the girl halfling who's
side.
taking
Nice.
Arya away and leading her back up. She says, "I'm sorry you're not becoming one of us, but at least you can still help and be useful."
Arya just says, "No, I was here to guard your converts. They wanted to join. I was just making sure they got here."
She just kind of shakes her head, says, "You're one of us, so you're useful." And you don't know what that means yet, but
Useful in a bad way. You're gonna become fertilizer, my friend.
Arya says, am I going to be that type of useful? Points to humanoid fertilizer.
she looks at you with her eyes wide and says, "What else is meat good for?" I love that quote. I love that quote.
I'm starting to enjoy this part.
Then Arya says, and how about first we get our first person left here, Steve, to meet up here, so you don't have to make more trips at least. I'm trying to convince her to hurry up so we can both get to Steve.
I have a question real quick. Tilbin,
So she kind of
does
hurries
that
up a bit.
whole that process, does that make me hungry by any chance?
You're probably hungry like a baby being born is hungry. You could eat. You could definitely eat. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so
no,
I need to
no,
know what's
no,
going on with the rest of you before we call it for the night.
I
Oh god damn it. I'm very undecided. I know who's able to probably sway me in the right direction or the wrong direction. So I'm gonna let them pick the final choice.
I really
Arya already
don't
left.
want the possibility of getting rid of Borges this way.
Well, the other thing is we don't know if this might be the end of our characters. That's the other thing.
That's what I mean.
It makes the whole thing more exciting.
God.
I
Oh, the
want to go look at the
possibilities.
door. I'm gonna go look at the door.
You can't. They
Why?
won't let you.
Um,
I'm
Damn,
pretty sure
you
you
should
can
have
always
kicked
try.
down that goddamn thing when I had the
I'm
chance.
pretty sure they would be like, oh, yeah, here's a tentacle. Here's some moss. Yeah, no. They're not gonna let you get close unless you become one of them. That's how cults work.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to
Uh,
join. I really don't think I want to
Vince,
join.
if
But
you
I
don't wanna join,
also
then go.
don't want to let this continue.
I mean,
Those are
And
you
who was
sure
the one that got infected?
Borges.
Matrix.
Not Borges, Lictrix.
Just
Yeah, that's what I
Matrix.
thought.
God.
So,
I don't want the chance of losing Borges.
Alright, I'm just gonna say this right now.
Because-
Tobin, Ultimate Collection. If our characters join, do we lose the character?
actually, I was gonna ask the cult
Just
people if Litrix is allowed to leave with us.
Telvin answering that.
If you rolled high on the thing earlier, if you join this thing and you stay there, you're going to become dependent on this place.
what about my collection? If we join, we lose the character.
You can still use the character, but you couldn't be gone for very long, so it limits you a
I'll
lot.
leave.
Fine.
so
That-
really, Niza, how long has your character been in this party?
I'm
Long
10th
time.
Hey,
level.
I have a
I
have a
started
question.
about 4th level or 3rd level.
So we need you here. Get the hell out.
Fine.
You have all these things.
Wait, hold up, no. See,
No,
that's meta. Let make the RP choice here. Like this is that.
Well, the thing
I
is,
know. Let me finish. I know it's like what can't play procrastinate. Quarion was going on, but this is a huge choice that character must make. It shouldn't be something they go like, well, you have that much levels and you lost that, and you're going to lose that if you do it. It's something that you should want to do.
it's more with Niza. Like I said, she is getting tired of the getting hunted down and stuff like that, but she still wants to travel, see the world, and knowing that she might be stuck here, like, if she leaves, she has to come back like an addict, means
Yeah.
she's stuck here.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be rooted down.
She already was.
Epic.
About 10 years. I have a short lifespan. I'm already middle-aged.
Alright,
Niza.
Yeah,
Well,
Borges
I'm
is gonna go.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna say that I'm thinking of starting a fight.
that's all up to you. We're not going to assist. I don't want to piss off these
Let,
people.
let,
just
let
in
me
case.
leave first.
Yeah. Me-
Let me
Me
leave.
and
No.
Borges are leaving. We're going to catch up with Steve.
Okay. The other halflings come up, and there's enough of them that one kind of pairs off with each of you.
So
And they go
I'm
up
talking with
and-
the. Oh, you go first, Tiblin. Sorry.
No problem. They go up. Litrix, You feel a tug to go visit inside.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay, so you're going
Wait,
inside to go through the doors, and they start to open for you.
Wait, Tilbin, with my role before, you said that Litrix now has a dependency on this. Is it like a deadly dependency, like with drugs, where if he doesn't constantly get it, he could actually die?
That could happen for sure.
Or is it... Oh, he can actually die if he
yeah.
doesn't get...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Let
Tillman, you
Litrix.
said that if he left, like right now, it would flush out of his system.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a painful experience. It might kill him.
Yeah, but if... Oh, okay, I see. Might die from
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that's what I said.
Which is fine. I bought
Yeah, we can just
Diamond.
revive. Yeah, Morgus.
Alright,
He just has to get back out.
Now, I'm literally. This is kind of an open door. You guys gotta try to
The
stop
door
me.
is
no.
opening.
Alright.
I'm gonna let Net
I'm
do
gonna
that,
ask if Litrix could come outside with us first.
They don't even answer.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab Litrix and say, hey, let's go. Let's talk about this.
The plants disagree, though, and kill him swiftly.
but the plants dislike.
Litrix, she looks delicious, and you feel a calling from inside to go inside. Now, you can eat first if you want to.
Yeah, I kind of like that freaking suggestion of freaking eating
What?
that for someone.
Is
Net is
Litrix
confused.
actually gonna try and eat me?
He doesn't
This is
have
what-
to yet,
you could-
but he feels that impulse. The
He
stronger
wants.
impulse that he needs to follow is go inside the doors he's being summoned.
Oh god, I mean, I'm gonna just sorry. Do me a favor. What's your precision, Nat?
Wait, persuasion? Or
Yeah, what precision?
my persuasion.
Now, Litrix, you do still have your own mind, so you can override things if you need
Persuasion
to.
modifier is a +2.
So while this is going on, I'm talking with the halfling, and I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry I kind of denied your gift.
Okay.
I just I'm just simple janitor human guy. I cleaned up that
Okay.
mess that we made when we first came in here. It's just I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience. I just
Cool.
got in that lizard guy over here.
Cool. But you
Okay.
notice that the halfling is not answering you, is not even looking at you. It's just taking you by the hand and guiding you. You also notice that her hand is very cold.
You're not feeding me to the plants, right?
She doesn't answer.
Yeah, you're feeding me to the plants.
Once Arya sees Steve in eyesight, she's going to cast a message.
Okay.
And actually tell them that they're planning to turn us into plant mulch.
I've kind of already, I verbally said that.
Yeah, D&D, the gardening
but-
episode.
I'm confirming your suspicion. That's what Arya's doing.
Alright.
Could we?
I'm gonna resist eating that.
Okay. It's hard, but you can do it.
I'm gonna make an attempt to resist eating that.
You do it. You do it. No problem.
And I'm kind of like I'm hungry when I'm going inside to eat.
I love this so much.
I know.
Mm,
All right.
What's really funny is this is all Litrix. This isn't like
I have a
Tobin
question. If he
controlling
goes
or-
through that door, is it gonna be harder for?
You have no idea.
You do not know.
No,
Oh,
I
Okay.
want to see how far are you willing to take this to get me out of there.
So, at this point,
I'm gonna
the
watch
doors,
him
let
go
me see
through
if-
the door.
Let me see if I've got this.
I want to watch
okay.
the door open.
At this point, the doors are opening. Litrix is going to the doors. The doors are now starting to open. Nyza is there. One of the halflings is trying to pull your arm and lead you away.
Net,
Ned,
not
sorry,
Nyza.
Ned is there, right. Nyza and Arya and Steve are further in the tunnel, called only about 60 feet away, yeah?
And Borgus.
And Borgus also. Okay. You each being led by one of the halflings. And I think that's it. So we've got Net and Litrix in front of the door, 60 feet away in the tunnel. We've got everybody else with the halflings. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
halflings is weighted back, with Net, trying to get her to come along. All right, I think that is a good closing place. Litrix, while the door starts to open, you feel an overwhelming flush of warmth and belonging. It is beautifully humid and smells like mulch in there. It's just wonderful. And you see some rustling of leaves and something large and alive and vegetable inside. That's what we're going to call it. So very awesome, very awesome, very awesome.
Anyways, Nat, if you want me to snap out of it, you're gonna probably have to slap me a couple times.
Slap
So how
lizard.
about that box, guys? You guys.
My plan is to take out the source.
That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this thing. That was
right.
pretty
Yeah,
epic.
I like
That's pretty epic. Good.
Alright,
So I'll pick it up next time. How fun.
I should really talk to Tobin about my character background.
All right.
But I'll do
then,
that later. Or DM
Sure.
my draft.
Cool.
Oh, hey Steve, can you come over to private stuff right quickly?
Cool. Any last words for the stream, or should we just cut it?
Probably just cut it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked it. Everybody, have a great night. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Oh, wait.
See ya.
I'm out of town
I
next
couldn't
week.
help myself, Tobin. I could not help myself.
No problem. No problem. It's got to be 2 weeks. I'm actually out of town next week. We're just camping. So I won't be here next Friday, unfortunately. I know. Sorry about that. So
No, you
2
have
weeks.
fun.
Well, thank you. Have a
I'm
great time,
kidding.
guys. Well done.
Have
What a
fun.
fun game. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Take care. Signing off. Have a great night.
Yep.
Peace.
See ya.